Yo, what's the deal with it? Hey, it's your boy Classic from Classic Live. I got the homie OG Corn Dog in the building. Hey, but before we get started, I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like, share this video. If you're new, if you haven't done so, subscribe. If you're on a different platform, retweet it, heart it, do whatever you got to do to show your support and love, man. But today, we got a sad situation for some people rejoicing in the hip hop community. They said Afrika Bambaataa has passed away, and the question is that do he deserve the RIPS, or is it controversial that he passed away? Now they said that he passed away. What happened? I think they said it was due to complications from cancer, and this was confirmed by his lawyer from the Universal Zulu Nation, man. So, before we deep dive into a couple of videos of why this could be controversial, man, what's your thoughts about this, Corny?
Yo, yeah, man. Africa Bambaataa. I can't take away the legendary part of how he affected hip hop. Because I was a kid. I was like, I don't know, maybe 10 years old when I first heard his music. Yeah, I was 10, fourth grade, and he definitely changed the course of hip hop from the sound that he had, the drum machine he was using. Other musicians started using it, so that changed the course into the sound of hip hop during that time right there. And I remember fourth grade, like I said, Planet Rock, and his music uh, basically made me become the best pop locker at 135th Street School. You know what I'm saying? So I can't take that part away from him. Now the part that where should he be celebrated as a human being is a whole complete different story. You know what I mean? Like because the man got some super smut on his name.
Yeah,
you know.
and I'm about to say, and the thing is, I don't think people are discrediting his contributions to hip hop, but they're just looking at him on the personal side of things.
hmm That part, as a human being, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And hey, uh, man, I like I said, man, you can't take nothing away from what he did with the music. It's like the Kanye situation. You know what I'm saying? They Kanye saying things, and people don't like him for that. But his music is great. You can't take nothing away from him. Africa Bambaataa changed the course in hip hop during that time. You
Yeah.
can't take that away from him. He made his contribution and stamp in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? He stamped it. He there. He altered the sound. You know what I mean? Now, personal, his lifestyle or however he was handling his life choices is like, hey man, I don't agree with none of that, dude. Like
Yeah.
really, I I would honestly have to say, man, and this is just my opinion, the man was a scumbag. I'm sorry to say it. So all those people out there that feel that I said something wrong about the man, I don't want to disrespect the dead like that, but hey, man, like I said, this ain't just smut. This ain't no regular smut. This is super smut. You know what I'm saying? And there's witnesses that that testify to what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It's not just it's a whole community of people out there on that side where he grew up at that knew about everything that was going on, which is so surprising to me, man. Because I know where I come from. If you knew something about that, dude, good luck to you, guy. You the Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Like, yeah, man. So I don't know, man. Like, I would love to hear like what the people have to say in the comments about this. Like, yo, what y'all really think? Because this is, hmm.
Yeah, and the
Hey,
crazy part is,
what the kids say? 6'7"?
man, hey, for real though. And I know you mentioned Kanye, but I would kind of say this is kind of more on the lines of R. Kelly. You know,
Yeah.
he,
No,
he made some great timeless music, but on a personal side, yeah, very questionable. So, like, can you actually separate the art from the artist?
hmm.
I guess, or once you figure out that they're on some scumbag type of stuff,
I know.
it,
See, that's I had that thought earlier today. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Because just like you said, R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? The man made great music. He wrote great music, and he's a scumbag. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you that it was a party going on, family, reunion or something like that, and that pop on. Trust me, the aunties, uncles, they gonna get out there and they gonna get to stepping. You know what I mean?
stepping in the name of love, huh?
They gonna do it. They like fuck the smut. You know what I'm saying? This nigga got me grooving. But
Yeah,
uh, yeah, man. This is oh man, this is scummier, dude. This is scummier than R. Kelly, dude. I mean, yeah, this man, they in the same bag, bro.
this is scummier.
Yeah, because nah, it's not. It's the same.
The,
It's the
the
same.
the only reason why I bring that up is because one, R. Kelly for sure. We know that situation. Old girl on a tape. In sidebar, I remember seeing that tape. Like niggas was downloading shit off of LimeWire and everything, and I was about to leave school. And a homie pulled up to me, "Hey, bro, I got this the R. Kelly tape." I'm like, "What the hell?" Or whatever, gave him $5 and got it. But now that I think about it, like low key, isn't that watching like that C corn, that underage type of stuff? Because the girl in the video was like 1'4" or 1'6", so she definitely wasn't legal like that, and that was actual footage that we were seeing. Now with this whole situation with Afrika Bambaataa, like the people that, like, as Corny was saying, for the audience, Afrika Bambaataa, was known for doing certain type of things. They had this whole house that he had, and a lot of people over there was doing some I wouldn't say salacious, but was onto some freaky activity going on. Now the
hmm
question is, because I remember Sinful to P used to roast Hassan Campbell, but you had what's that dude? Ronald Savage and Hassan Campbell are two of the main people that was saying that Afrika Bambaataa was doing stuff against their will. But the question at hand was, they were saying that Hassan Campbell wasn't a minor. He was of age, like 18 or whatever.
What?
Yeah. So
Oh well, I didn't know that. I thought he was about 13 or something like that.
yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. I really want to get that understood. If they were underage, then yeah, you're a super scumbag. But
Yeah.
even if they're young, they have a type of you have to, well, how can I say this? When you're of age, you have to be accountable for some of your own actions. Not saying that you won't be like they won't, like people won't mess you over, but it's a difference between being 20 years old and then being 16 or
Yeah.
14 type of stuff.
Right. Right.
So, that's one of the things that I want to actually figure out. And we're gonna watch an interview. We're gonna see some people's reactions and everything about his passing. But I really want to see what Hassan Campbell has to say about this, like when he met him, because I found a video and we can go over that. So you want
Okay.
to get into that, bro?
Yeah. Let's check that out.
Hell yeah, for sure. Man, it's just I I really want to say RIP because he's a human, but then at the same time, it depends on what type of human that you are, that if you deserve that or not. And sad to say, I'm kind of skeptical on that, bro.
Right.
All right, let me share this. We got Barbara J in the building. Say, hey there, what's the word with it?
What's up, Barbara?
Yeah. All right, now share screen. Man, this whole shit is crazy.
Man.
Okay, so shout out to DJ Vlad for this content right here. It says,
okay,
Hassan Campbell on how he first started getting messed up by Afrika Bambaataa.
Okay, so you've always seen Bambaataa around, but then was it around 12, 13 where you actually got sort of involved in Zulu Nation, started spending more time with them?
Yeah.
Okay. And what really led you to doing that?
Already. I might be standing corrected because he said 12, 13. So like you said, yeah, that's still on some underage stuff to where that's not cool.
He said it. The man said it right there.
Uh-huh.
Well, see, growing up in Bronx River and being a part of the Zulu Nation, you had a lot of warriors that was part of the Zulu Nation. It was guys that you really, really looked up to and you wanted to be a part of them. It's almost sort of like the gang culture that's going on right now. But the difference was you had some killers in the Zulu Nation. You had some break dancers in the Zulu Nation. You had some rappers. You every once in a while you would see LL Cool J. You would see Ice-T. You would see everybody. So it's like now you got it's like right now going around Lil Wayne and Young Thug and all these younger ones right now. The kids is gonna go crazy. So now when you seeing, because it wasn't just so much about Afrika Bambaataa, it was about the family. Everybody in Bronx River was part of the Zulu Nation. Our parents grew up in the Zulu Nation, and it was the older generations. And now you get to see the warriors, and you just wanted to be a part of that. Like, for example, you don't really hear his name too much. B.O. was a big inspiration in my life that made me want to be a part of the Zulu Nation, and my big brother Jerry. These were dudes in that time that were strong, real strong brothers.
Okay, so you started hanging out with Afrika Bambaataa. You're 13 or so at the time, and you said he was like a father to you,
right?
And you didn't have your father around. He was in and out on drugs,
right?
Okay. So at what point did it turn into just an innocent relationship to something going wrong?
Yeah, where do I start with that? Is him being in the house, coming with the tapes, the VCR, the Vaseline, the porn, and it's like, oh, okay, this is getting weird. Like, I'll give you an example. What one day when me and Eric was there, and we in the office / workout room, the room next to the bathroom, 1609. So we in that room, and it's a weight bench in there, and me and Eric, we working out. We on the bench pressing. Bam comes in the room. He got the Polaroid camera. And now he's convincing us, oh, look at those muscles. So now he gassing us up to take our shirt off so we could flex our muscles. And when he walked out of the room and he started doing the clicking, he clicking with the camera. Me and Eric, we looks at each other, and he was like, "Yo, you seen that episode of Different Strokes with Arnold and Dudley?" And it was the same situation with them, So that takes you back to one of our experiences.
I remember that shit.
Damn, this is what he do.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I seen that the other day.
Oh, for real?
Like, people talking about how certain TV shows have some dark episodes.
Yeah, man, that shit. Dude, let me tell you, man. Let me tell you, bro.
Yeah,
hey, man, when that shit was like when it was it was on TV normally.
Yeah.
It wasn't no simulcast or reruns. That was the episode we was watching that night because it was a new episode. That night I watched that, dude. I was scared, dude. I think I was 8 years old. That fucking episode scared the shit out of me, dude. I thought I was supposed to be laughing. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that shit, man, that shit terrified me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh wow, this is fucking different. Like, it wasn't no laugh track for like, I don't know, 10 minutes or some shit. And it just got real. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I looking at this? What the fuck? Yo, when he said that right there, dude, the man got the camera and started preparing the camera. Like, yeah, I'm about to get this going on right here. Oh, no, man. No.
And did he say the Vaseline also?
Oh, no, man.
Like,
scum,
wild.
Dude. That's scum.
Like, if this is what he's saying, if it's true that he was around the age of 12 and 13 and all that stuff, I don't think that you know what's sad to say, I don't think he deserved a RIP like that.
Right, man.
I'm not God. I have no heaven or hell to put him in, but I don't think, like, grown people, that's one thing. They can defend themselves differently. But when you start messing with children and shit, that's where I really draw the line with you, to where you really don't get respect.
Scumbag.
That's very sad that, he said that did Hassan Campbell just say his father wasn't around?
Yeah. He said Afrika Bambaataa was like a father figure to him.
And that's another part of it.
Yeah. He was taking advantage.
Exactly, to where a lot of young black men don't have the proper guidance, and they're led to the wrong path. And Afrika Bambaataa was someone that seemed like he was assisting the lost in the wrong direction.
Right. Now, during that time in this Zulu Nation, you hear Hassan just say, it was break dancers and it was real killers around. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with those real killers? They condone that?
That's
because I'm sure they knew about it because it was rumored. It wasn't rumored later. It was rumored during that time that it was happening. You know what I'm saying? So, them niggas over there. Hey, man, I'm already knowing, bro. You know where we come from. You know what I'm saying? You know the cut we come from. And if it was some rumors going around like that in the neighborhood, man, come on, man. That dude gonna have a hard time, dude. He gonna have to move. He gonna have to move. That's real, dude. He can't walk to the store. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely not tolerated, bro.
Yeah, man, because everybody gonna know and everybody gonna tell that guy. They gonna say that guy. You know what I mean?
And that's one thing I don't understand. They said Zulu Nation was like a group of people not to fuck with, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, y'all was condoning that shit?
Man. Yeah, that's pretty wild, bro. Like, do you think that Afrika Bambaataa had them people wrapped around his finger to where,
in some kind of way, man, to where like he had some kind of protection, some kind of way, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause like, you doing that shit. Listen, man, if you doing that shit to kids, dude, and they get older like that, man, Hassan, maybe Hassan had his head screwed on tight, but some other ones was probably, hey man, they on some get back. You know what I'm saying? They on some get back. Like, man, honestly, man, like I said, dude, it's a hard decision for anybody to celebrate this man's life like that, because he contributed so he changed hip hop during that time. Because let me say this, I was alive during that time, and I was, when about 9 to 10 is where he came in. when I was alive. Before that, rap had really just got popular. And that was the sound of Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
That bass line. Boom, boom, boom. Everybody used the same old bass line. Curtis Blow, Sugar Hill Gang, Furious Five, all of them they all contributed, or they'd switch a bass line, but it's still the same bass line. You know what I'm saying? They switch it up in a way. That was that sound. It was the disco funk kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? When Afrika Bambaataa came, he changed it. It went a whole different way just because of that drum machine he was working with, bro. Not only just because when other artists seen him using that drum machine, even R&B artists started using that drum machine. You know what I'm saying? And that really changed. I can say not just music, but hip hop itself. You know what I'm saying? The element of it from the drum machine. You know what I'm saying? Is what it is based on today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true that.
Yeah. So it's hard to say, hey, it's hard not to celebrate them, man. It's hard, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, like that searching for a perfect beat, Planet Rock, all that was a little bit before me, but even at my age of growing up, it was still relevant to acknowledge, like this is how it started. This is where we came from.
Right.
I can really imagine motherfuckers really pop locking, break dancing, getting down to that record.
Hey man, I became the best pop locker, man, off of Planet Rock, bro. Tell you, dude. I'm telling you, when I was from 4th grade to 6th grade at 135th Street School, I was the best pop locker, bro. And they was always bringing people to me. Oh yeah, he can pop, and I'm tearing his ass up. They like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? I can still bust that shit today, man. You need to make me some TikTok videos. Shit.
Man, that is just wild, bro. Like, you have some pretty, you know what? At the end of the day, I know that song and its contribution was definitely important to the hip hop space, but we can't really forget. That can't be a pass for being a piece of shit of a person. Everybody had their preference, but we do know that at the end of the day, like, kids is definitely off limit.
I know, because look, this how I see it. Like, okay, say there's a celebration of life for him, and they doing this little documentary on things. Oh, he did this for community, and
yeah.
Yeah, like I was saying, like say he did this for the hip hop community, change this, change that. Here's his samples of his music, blah blah blah, and then they say, and he also was a PDF. You know what I'm saying? He did this and that. Like, how you gonna put that all together to celebrate his life? Like, huh?
Yeah, and you can't just glaze over that.
I know, because that's what he was also known as. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just like R. Kelly, he can't get away from that jacket. He gonna be known as that forever. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, man. So it's very ironic that this is going on, man. Let's keep it pushing, man.
Okay. At what point did he actually start to molest you, though? After showing you?
Yeah, absolutely.
At that point, he started to actually.
He follows you in the bathroom. Now when you go in the bathroom, he got to go in the bathroom with you, and he's peeing at the same time. It's like he's incredible. Now he's timing you going to the bathroom and pissing at the same time when he's pissing. Then he comes with the young men is supposed to jerk off, and then he leaves his room door open with porn playing, and he might walk out and then just have you sitting there. And then he leaves you with the porn playing. Then he turns around, and this is what how you really like. He's bugged out, and you realize how sick he really is, especially when you think back. Now he has books, and in those black books, people you never think that you would ever even expect is in those books, butt ass naked. And when you look at those books, you actually looking at stair steps of the older generation before you in those books. And him catching all these guys at a young age.
Okay, are these people that we know?
Hey, that's pretty wild, bro. Like,
yo, who are those artists that he's talking about?
I don't know if he's saying artists, but just could be young men that was in the area, you know?
He was saying, I guess, like, you know, who was trying to come up in the business or something, right? That's what he was doing. He was promising them young men this and that. Oh, man, scumbag.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know if he was around that time, but it was this dude that used to set up his stuff in front of the liquor store around the corner, right? And he had like this van. This is a dark-skinned black dude that had this afro and shit, right? And you know, he always used to sell like random ass appliances and shit like that. And I forgot what was the reason I went over there, but you know, I was trying to see some of the stuff that he was selling, and he had like this necklace that had like pictures in it, and it was like females around the way, like in
I know who you talking about. I know who you talking about,
nigga. So
I know who you talking about.
You got people that at that time I didn't even know like that. I was like, wait, who? Oh, that's so and so. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I almost said his name.
Bro. So you definitely got people that's out there that take advantage of young people like that, and they use them for whatever reason. If they needed guidance, if they needed money, or whatever advice that they developed at a young age, they knew how to manipulate them and take advantage of them. And it don't sound like Afrika Bambaataa was too far off from doing that type of shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and that dude you talking about tried to hit on my girl and shit. She came back and told me.
Bruh.
Tish.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it'd have been some problems, bro.
That was like when we broke up. You know what I'm saying? After we broke up, then we got back together and shit. She came back. She was like, "Yeah, that nigga tried to get at me." Woo, all this. I'm like, "What?"
That's pretty weirdo shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy.
About these days?
Well, some of them probably. And I know in the past I done threw names out, and I said I'm gonna try my best not to really call people out, but you know, in the streets,
hold on.
Like, yeah, I mean, but you know, in the streets, threw names out, and you actually looking at people you never think that you would ever even expect is in those books, butt ass naked. And when you look at those books,
well, it could be rappers then.
You actually looking at stair steps of the older generation before you in those books, and him catching all these guys at a young age.
Damn.
Okay, are these people that we know about these days?
Well, some of them probably. And I know in the past I done threw names out, and I said I'm gonna try my best not to really call people out, but you know, in the streets, woo-wee. Like, yeah. I mean, the reality of it is, it's like this in Bronx River, and a lot of people don't want to admit it. One day, there was a fight, and I said this in my video that Star had put up. One day there was a fight going on. I believe it was a Roy Jones fight, and there was like 50 dudes inside the apartment watching the fight. So when I come in, I'm the last one to come into the fight. So somebody said to me, they was like, "All right, Bam done tried everybody in this room. What'd he do to you?" Then the whole room bust out laughing. I started laughing with him, but later on, I was like deep in thought, like, this nigga got me. But the truth of the matter is,
Damn.
A lot of the people that, in Bronx River, if it's 10 people in a room, Bam got 7 of them.
What the?
I mean, look, if you're
Man.
gay, especially if you're a celebrity, you could find a boyfriend or you could find a man that's willing to do things with you. I mean, being a celebrity puts you in a different kind of place when it comes to relationships. Why do you think that he was focusing on young kids as opposed to just finding someone who's 18 or older?
Because that's the whole key to it. It's like I tell people all the time, when that man go to sleep at nighttime, he doesn't have a boyfriend that he's going to sleep with. It's always a child. And I'm not going to say that he's not into, grown men.
That shit hurts my ears.
Now it is his history, his timeline. It's always been little boys. He's always kept little boys around him, sort of like Michael Jackson. It's always little boys around him.
Damn.
Now you can meet with a TurboTax.
You made a point right there.
They can do
Jackson. Man, God.
Hey, man, he threw it out there.
Man, hey, sidebar. What? Oh shit, that was the end of that one. So, what's your thoughts about the whole Michael Jackson stuff, bro?
Man, I don't know, man. That's really confusing to me, man. And I'm sorry, dude. I don't care if that dude did miss his childhood, man. I'm not gonna be hanging around a bunch of kids at that age. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Kids are annoying. My daughter drives me fucking crazy, man. I ain't gonna even lie. I tell you all the time, man. I gotta make sure. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think Mike probably got away with some shit. You know what I mean?
The crazy part about it is that you had the kids kind of being flip floppish, like they say, oh, he did something, but then say something. He didn't do anything. So
yeah, I never watched that HBO documentary about him. That was like hot at the time and shit. I need to check that shit out.
Man, hey, check it out. This is another one from Vlad TV. And he's talking about what led up to him being abused. So, damn, is that the same video or is it a different
one? Okay, so let's talk about the root of what happened here. And let's start in the very beginning. So you grew up in these same projects that this incident happened, right?
Right.
Your background is it Mexican?
No, African American, if that's what they want to call us.
For some reason, Mexican showed up in my notes.
God.
You know how New York is. I mean, well, not usually Mexican, but usually a lot of dudes are mixed with Dominican or Puerto Rican and so forth. And your name is, your nickname is Papi. So I figured there was some Spanish descent somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. And growing up, your dad wasn't around, right?
Oh, he would pop up here and there. He was a dope fiend.
Okay. And your mom had troubles as well.
My mother wasn't on drugs. She was like dealing with a lot of sickness.
Okay. And you had 5 brothers and sisters?
6 of us all together from my mother.
Okay. And you described your upbringing as dysfunctional.
Very.
Explain.
I mean, I grew up like I don't even know where to start. Being that my mother grew up in a dysfunctional home where her sisters was living with a child predator, her and her sisters had to go through the same thing I went through. It just trickled down. You know, I don't know if that's the family curse, but her stepfather was an Afrika Bambaataa. He was the same type of person. So, me growing up, I went through similar situations since I could go back to like the age of 5, going through multiple different people molesting me before Afrika Bambaataa. So before,
okay, so how old were you when you first got molested?
Probably about 4 or 5 years old, young.
By who?
Yeah. It started off with a female that my mother had babysitting me.
Okay. I mean, 5 years old, man. That's a baby.
Yeah,
You don't even know how to read at 5 years old.
I was molested by multiple people. It was a stair, it was just stair steps, and then Afrika Bambaataa. He wasn't the first one. He was just the oldest one and the one with the most influence over the community. He was a pillar.
Okay, so leading up to Bambaataa, was it, you mentioned it was a female. Was it females and males or just females before that?
Females and one male.
Okay.
But see, the thing about it is with the male that I went through the experience with, he was still a child himself.
Okay. How old was he?
About maybe 4 or 5 years older than me.
And you were how old?
About 6.
Okay.
Man.
All right. So you're going through all this, and then you meet
This
Afrika
happens?
Bambaataa, who's the founder of the Zulu Nation, around age 13.
So, hey, question: do you think that it sounded like Hassan Campbell kind of grew up in a very toxic upbringing?
Yeah. So man, like, bro, how many times did this happen to him, dude?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
I thought that was the Afrika Bambaataa, that's when it happened, but this was happening before. So you fell for the trick many times? Should have learned, man.
Yeah, my thing is, if all this is true, do you think him experiencing that at a young age made him susceptible to it happening again? On top of the fact that the household really didn't have the proper structure that he needed.
Man, dude, fool me once.
Yeah,
That's my philosophy. You know what I'm saying? You fool me once, nigga, I ain't never getting fooled again, dude. Fuck all that 2 other 3 times shit, nigga. You come over here fucking with me again, nigga, I'm gonna poke your motherfucking eyes out.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's how that go. And nigga, for you to get tricked like that many times at a young age, I don't know. He said he was 5, but it sounded like this. Then he said he was 13. Come on, man. You 13. Man, when I'm 13 years old, bro, you didn't want to approach me at the age of 13, dude. I don't care if you are a grown man. I'm going to kick the shit out your shins. You know what I'm saying? That's real.
Yeah,
that's real, dude.
It's crazy that, with him experiencing this, people really look at him as the laughing stock of the internet. People was making jokes and saying oh man, that was your boyfriend and you liked all that type of stuff and everything. So do he deserve that, or should he have some type of sympathy?
Nah, man. Yeah, you still gotta have some sympathy for him because he was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For real, but I didn't know that happened to him that many times. You know what I mean? It sounded like this happened at least 3 times. That's what it said. It probably happened more than that. We don't know.
Now, question: do you think he could possibly be lying about his age to get that sympathy? If it didn't happen at 13, it's kind of a far stretch to say something happened at 13 when you was actually 18 or so.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? At 18, man, you come on now. Ain't nobody tricking nobody.
Yeah.
You feel me? Either you win it or you not. That's how that shit go.
And that's what I'm saying. Some people were saying oh yeah, man, that was your boyfriend. What was going on. So it's
I don't know where who's telling the truth on that part right there. I can only take this man's word from what he said. It came out of his mouth. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's what I'm basing everything, because I heard people say otherwise, but people are human. They can kind of lie, even he could have been victimized, but he could be lying about the age or whatever it happened. He could be lying about the fact that if he enjoyed it or he didn't enjoy it. God only know that part. But from the outside looking in, just the shit just don't look right. Period. As far as an older guy, if he's telling it how it is, like setting up these rooms and stuff like that, because I can think about that. Like if I was 13 around some dude that was doing that type of shit, that would be a very weird, uncomfortable ass feeling, bro. Like it's like, okay,
I know, but I'm saying, like, when I was 13, man, I know where my state of mind was at the age of 13. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
That's real shit.
You got Set in the West in the building. Hey, bro. Hey, can you possibly, I guess, turn your phone to the side of where like do the full screen thing?
Wait, full screen? What you mean?
Yeah. Well, like you got your phone like vertical.
Yeah.
Horizontal.
I mean, if I do it this way,
yeah.
Matter?
Just like that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Hold on. Man. Just like that. Yeah. What's up?
Set in the West.
Yeah, so, hey, we talking about this Afrika Bambaataa situation. We're reviewing Hassan Campbell and his dealings with everything. So, I don't know how much you've been watching about this, but what are your thoughts about the passing of him, and do he deserve condolences and all that stuff, for his family and whatnot?
Number one, fuck Hassan Campbell. That's number one. Number two, yeah, he deserves his credit. I remember when I was working on Set in the West, the first iteration. I'm working on part 2 right now, but the first iteration, I had definitely gave Bambaataa his flowers, because at the time when I was working on it, that's when the whole thing came out about him and the Hassan stuff. All that stuff came out around then, and I looked past the controversy because I'm like, nah, this dude's still a pioneer. He's a legend. I'm giving him his credit. And I look past all the bullshit, and I still don't believe Hassan Campbell. So fuck Hassan Campbell.
So you don't think Afrika Bambaataa was messing with anybody?
Well, I'm not saying I don't believe he won. I don't know. Look, the funny thing is this, bro. I got a connection to the Zulus, and I was given an opportunity to interview Bambaataa. I should have just did it when it was a couple of months back.
Yeah.
I had an opportunity to like just chop it up with him, and not a lot of people get that opportunity, bro. And I wanted to talk to him, but I didn't want to talk too much about this whole controversy stuff, because I think some stuff came, like there was something just came back out about him in that whole molest thing. And I was like, I don't even want to go too deep into that conversation. I'm not one of these dudes who like will deride. I'll say it like that. I'm not going to deride anybody. I've heard stuff about all kinds of artists. I look at everybody as, hey, you're people, you're fallible, you're not perfect. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake. But if there's really like no hardcore evidence, in all honesty, I can't really. I don't believe Hassan Campbell, especially him faking him getting pow-powed. You got to look at the caliber of the man, and I just don't believe him. So I don't believe him personally. I'm not saying Bambaataa didn't do anything, but I don't believe Hassan.
My opinion on it is like, it's a lot of rumors. You know what I'm saying? It's not just him that's saying that. You know what I mean? There's others that's still probably not speaking up, but there's others that's speaking on that too. There's other rappers during that time, in that generation right there, that was with him, that's mentioned some things. You know what I'm saying? So, and those are just rumors. But, I heard another legend speak, and I'm like, oh,
Talking about, or you don't want to say his name, or do you want me to say it? Because I think I know what you're talking about.
Melly Mel.
Oh, Melly Man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he spoke on something, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he know because he was there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not saying he was there like that. I'm saying he was there during that generation of time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That time right there where, it changed. You know what I'm saying? When it changed.
Right.
So yeah, so it's just not Melly Mel speaking, or I ain't saying speaking that know. There's others that know. There's rumors about it. People knew about it, and it was just like one of those things. You know what I'm saying? Where people didn't speak on it. That was in the community of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was speaking. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was about to say. So, you said Melly Mel was saying that he was possibly doing some of that weird type of stuff.
Yeah, man. Shit. What's that shit? I think it's on Vlad.
Okay. And a question I was about to say, if Hassan, and like I said earlier before you joined, Wolf, I was saying based off of what Hassan is saying, yes, we do have to look at his character to see, if he's telling the truth or not. But just based off of what he's saying, that's some fucked up stuff. But
yeah,
as far as Hassan, if he was lying about Afrika Bambaataa, like how come he never got hit with any type of cease and dismiss or some type of lawsuit to stop him from telling his story?
You know what? I'm going to call my connect that I got with the nation, and I'll verify, because I'm not going to speak. I wanted to ask that, but I kind of, like I said, I kind of want to leave it alone. I think sometimes if it's like, if it don't fly, if it don't apply, let it fly. Like I just got wind that some weirdo was talking about me in the same fashion, talking about I'm over here trying to, street traffic kids. Wait, I said, wait. Now, see me, the way I get down, this internet stuff is this internet stuff. But when you say something like that, nigga, I'm coming to fuck you up. That's on my mama. No. I'm coming to fuck you up.
I hear you.
Because I don't play, like, number one, don't even, if you put that on my name, nigga, you better hope you got a heartbeat next month, motherfucker. But legally, I handle what I need to handle legally or whatever. But real talk, you got people that just be doing this. They do this. And they do this to get like a reaction exactly like what I'm talking about in regards to that, where they want, I'm going to put hands on you type of situation. And you got people that just be doing this. And I think that's what he is. He's like clout chaser 101.
I get that vibe from him. From him.
Clout chasing ass. I want to say the F word, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm on your platform.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, to be 100% honest with you, I don't know about this Africa situation, but just seeing his character as far as how he conducted himself on lives and the other things that he got into is very questionable. And I'll be honest, it didn't, like, once I heard him making these accusations, that's something that you normally don't play around with, so it's hard to kind of question that, because at one point for clout is like you're exchanging your manhood, and I don't think a lot of men will exchange their manhood just for some temporary thing.
He's not a lot of men.
Yeah,
I think look, I'm telling you, people attention and clout is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what it's about. Me, you and Corn, we wouldn't do that. Like, I'm not finna be like, I'll be ashamed.
At the age of 13, nigga, I'm asking you right now, nigga, you know that wasn't popping off where your head space was at the age of 13, and somebody came in. Man, I know where I was at I know where my head was at the age of 13. So if somebody came at me like that, trust me, it ain't gonna just be a fight. You probably gonna be the one getting
shanked
injured.
up. You getting shanked
You know what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
See, we come from the same cloth. That's us. That's you know what it is, bro. That's why I was like, I don't know. Yeah, but no, I got a source, and I might reach out. I may reach out and we might have to do something. I may have to, like, I should have did that interview. Like, literally, I swear it was less than a year ago, and I had the opportunity, and I should have just took it. But I mean, you know, bro, be busy anyway. And you know, but I didn't know. I didn't realize he was that damn old. 67.
Yeah,
that's not old, but it is old. You know.
That's about right, though.
Like right on the brink.
That's about right. Yep. Like I said, I was in 10th grade, and that's about right. I'm about to hit 55 in 2 months.
Oh man. There you go. Congrats.
He was in his mid-20s when he dropped that Planet Rock.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I think and then there was a thing I know where KRS-One was kind of like low-key giving him a pass.
Yeah.
And I see, number one, like the teacher, KRS, when I met him once. I met him a couple of times actually, but I met him once really, and I just put it on my wall when he came to CAM, the California African American Museum, and he came through. Yeah, and I was in charge of just chaperoning him to a degree, and dude is about his business. I respect the teacher. I never disrespect. You see, that's the problem I think with hip hop and just you know what I'll say within the Black community, we really don't respect our elders like we should. I don't care right or wrong. I'm gonna respect what KRS-One has to say. Don't mean that I gotta do I'm not a follower like that, meaning I gotta do what he says, but dude laid the foundation for a lot of great things. The Temple of Hip Hop, it's the reason why I even did Set in the West. It's like, I'm looking at what KRS-One did, and I said, let me do something great, but I'm gonna talk about what we did on our side. So I know he was like, he said something about the Bam situation. And I just look past it because I'm like, even me, when I mentioned Bam in my documentary, I laid it out straight up. Yeah, you know, he was a pioneer that laid the foundation for what hip hop is today. Right. And you can't take that away from him. Now, opposed to a R. Kelly, let me draw the line right there. R. Kelly, piece of shit. Did what he did to Aaliyah. I mean, come on. You know, I'm not one of those types. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was out there on Front Street.
Right. It's video, right? Jay-Z. What did Pac say about Jay-Z? I roll with what Pac say. You see what I'm saying? Now I say all that to say our legends are our legends, and we got to give them their, just do. Shout out to Ice-T, because Ice-T was a Zulu Nation, and that's my OG. So shout out to Ice-T. But of course, we just draw the line where we draw the line. But to me, the Bam stuff, and I know the stuff has been heard and all that or whatever. It's all accusations and all. It's to me.
True.
That's just
all
to
in
me.
All. Right. Like I said, rumors. You know what I'm saying? Just
did he actually
rumors.
Did he go to jail, or did he see that he face prosecution? What was going on?
None of that. No paperwork came up, or no allegations and charges of anything.
Right.
Yeah, the only thing that I seen, they said that not Hassan Campbell, but what's that dude? Ronald Savage, 2016 allegation. He was a former member of the Zulu Nation, also publicly accused Bambaataa the molest, doing that to him.
It was one other person that made the accusation, but I don't think Hassan, he never pursued it. in court or
They
anything.
said in a default judgment in 2025, New York judge granted a default judgment in the 2021 civil case between Bambaataa, failed to respond or show up in court.
That's what it was. I remember that.
Yeah. Also stating, I never abused anybody. He did not respond to the specifics in 2021, the litigation. So, yeah, as far as that, he never went to jail for that. So question, Wolf. So just to put it on the line, there is a difference between R. Kelly and Afrika Bambaataa.
Oh yeah, definitely. R. Kelly, there's not only videotape and you got people who kind of know his background. And even Jag said it, not that Jag's word is gospel, but I believe her when it comes to certain things that she saw because she was there, right? And then the Aaliyah thing, bro, like as a kid, because everybody probably had like a little crush on Aaliyah, right? And then we heard about. You say what?
So that was my first crush.
There you go. And then you hear about this weirdo ass R. Kelly. It just reminded me of all them old weird niggas who used to go after the finest girls in high school. I mean, look, in high school, you a young dude and you law that. You're like I can see him in my, like, I went to Westchester too, bro. So you already know.
Oh yeah.
It was some fine ones up there. Nigga, it's 25-year-old dudes picking them up.
That part.
25-year-olds picking them up. Fine ones. They're in the 10th, 11th grade. And you like, man, I can't compete. So you look at R. Kelly like, man, fuck R. Kelly. Like when it came out like R. Kelly, I was like, yeah, fuck him. So
Scumbag.
Bambaataa, or as some would call them, Bam Bottoms. I'm not being disrespectful. They were calling him Bam Bottoms. See, like I just told you, there's someone literally online right now came out with a video today talking about I'm traffic, I'm to the kids, and I'm like, oh really? Like, yeah, you're gonna have a problem in real life because my network is deep, and legally you're gonna have a problem. Just know that. But so the thing is, it's like if it don't apply, let it fly, bro. When I first pretty much got out there on the internet, and I get on Jag about this shit all the fucking time. Excuse my French, not all the time, just recently. Well, no, in the beginning, because there's this homosexual YouTuber named Sean Davy Way. He got on the phone with Jag talking about, yeah, your guy that you're with, I've been effing him. I'm like, dude, I don't even know this. I don't even know this. Yeah, no, dead ass. And I'm sitting there like, okay. And then she took that recording and played it on Real Life Street Star. And I said, wait, what? Why would you?
Wow.
So, but see, the thing is why would I address it? Number one, I never met that kid. I never met that mother, And then it's like, yeah, why must I'm not gonna sit here like I ain't gotta. It even came up in real life situations. Number one, the homie, one of my homies, I've been knowing him 20 years, and he's like, man, when you left, because we do business. He's like, man, when you left, that video came up where Jag was on the Real Life Street Stars couch playing your video, the video where the dude talking about he F you. And I just laughed. I just shook my head, and he just was laughing, and I was just he wasn't clowning because he knows me. He's like, man, yeah, he just behind the scenes. I mean, how do you handle this? And I chopped it up with him. But like my thing is, if it don't apply, I let it fly. I'm not finna be. Yeah, well, I never. No. When I see dude, trust me, it ain't right. It ain't gonna be as calm as it is because you are Classic, But I'm not gonna. I ain't gotta address it. I ain't gotta go online and say like if fools want to run with that content, go ahead, be my guest. But your baby mommy, your baby mama probably suck my mother. and your baby mama and your sister and your mama probably know what it is. That's all I gotta say. Y'all can say what y'all want to do, but your sister, your cousin, your baby mama, and your mama probably know, and your auntie. She know what it's working with.
Yeah, it's all content. Shit.
Hey, and we got Jag in the building, man. Jag said, Hassan Campbell said what he said. And she also said, I find it funny that he calls me a liar with no real proof of his claim.
That part.
But he built his platform on it, though. Damn.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You gotta look at the pedigree of these men. You gotta look at the pedigree of men. And speaking of, I don't know if you want to talk on about this. Maybe we can. And I want. That's why I told Jag to hit the link. The pedigree of men. Most men are liars. It's just like a lot of women are liars, right? Shit, majority. Anyway, the pedigree of Hassan Campbell, dude, if you're going to go around and act like you got pow, yeah, something's wrong with you mentally, number one. But peep game, you heard about what's his face? Poetic Flacco and Munchie B saying that Munchie B said that Poetic Flacco bought some 15-year-old, 16-year-old coochie.
Oh yeah. Got him on the picture with his ass on the seat, on the leather seat, butt naked.
Wait, no, I didn't know. I didn't see that, bro. Wait, what?
Oh, you didn't see that?
What? No.
Oh, yo,
I don't want to see that either.
He done brought the girl to his house. He's sitting in his live stream. You can see the computers that he looking at. She behind him. He all big back, butt naked in the chair. Ass is all on the leather chair. All you see is a big old bag, and he in front of the computer trying to find Computer Love to play.
I'm done. Yo. I'm done.
Oh shit! They got him on blast.
Yeah, they say it's a small echo.
Oh, okay.
It's probably a small echo for me.
And they got in the car. I get she was talking about the whole, the 25-year-olds getting the ninth graders in high school and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Real talk.
Yeah.
They said, hey,
But
oh yeah.
Hit the link, Jag. I don't know if you want to hit the link. You ain't got a cam up. I just wanted you to hit the link because I wanted you to see. You can put some ish out there, and Jag can say something, and you already know. Like we were talking about the Poetic Flacco situation earlier, and Corey Holcomb initially came out with some evidence to say, yeah, Poetic Flacco is a rapist, but it wasn't Poetic Flacco. It's some family member of his.
Oh yeah.
Some family
his
member
brother.
of Poetic. Yeah, exactly.
His brother.
And then right after that, Munchie B dropped that. I said, "Oh man, ball game. I want to see this. I want to see what's going on with this."
Yeah,
man. We got Jaguar right in the building.
Yep. What up, Jag?
Showed up like an assassin on my Grace Jones.
Okay. Oh shit.
Man. And so any thoughts about this whole, just R. Kelly, Afrika Bambaataa, Hassan Campbell?
You just don't want to me. I know what they look like. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, awesome. When Grace Jones was going crazy in Boomerang.
Oh
man.
He's gay. And he's gay. My brother.
You don't want this pussy. What she say? You don't want this pussy.
Yeah.
You don't want some pussy like this?
No.
Woo.
she was dead ass serious. I tell you, man, when they start spitting out the gazpacho, that's cold soup.
Oh,
Ooh. So yeah,
man.
what you guys talking about? Y'all talking about all kinds of things.
Oh, we just bouncing right now. Yeah, we was on Afrika Bambaataa, and Hassan Campbell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, I've always questioned his story because honestly, he just looks like one of those people that people pay to lie. Like the way he
Hmm.
behaves, like he just has that will lie for cheesesteaks look to him. You know what I mean? Like he just got that thing. I don't know. And I don't, and I'm not saying that because he loves talking shit about me, and that's cool. I ain't got no problem with it. Go
Oh,
ahead,
I
talk
didn't
your
know y'all
shit.
had beef.
He's made his money off my name. He done grifted off my name, did all kinds of things. But when he got his own self shot in the tuchus, that screams my channel is dying. Please, somebody watch. I mean, he went there and started all of that stuff because I went and I looked at some of the playback and I'm just like, and we're supposed to believe you about African Bambaataa?
Hell
Like you a
nah.
crash test dummy. You go running and chasing windmills like you
For
jump
clout?
first and then
For
say
clout?
Geronimo. Like it's
I mean, you would.
he kind of
I
weird.
don't know. Yeah,
Is it
that's
me
weird. That
or
you
somebody
just said
did
it.
it?
Weird. I'm just saying for a grown man to run to the internet for some clout over
I
your
can't hear
reputation
anything.
is fucking retarded. Excuse me, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not logical
Hello?
thinking. Oh wait, I'm not talking.
Can she
Hold
hear?
on. Oh no, I'm here.
I know I got kicked out. They probably same thing. Maybe I gotta drop down. I don't know, but the same thing was going on with me. Like when
Oh,
she made a comment and it kicked me out. Um she gotta hit it, she'll probably hit it back. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
saw the screen freeze and everything.
Yeah, it went all it was weird. I don't know what's going on, but she'll
yeah,
probably
but
hit the move back.
like I was saying, my point on that was like, why would you play with your reputation like that just for clout, man? You're a grown man, and grown men don't play like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I ain't never thinking no, I
some
ain't gonna
people
never
don't got
think
no
of
damn
doing no shit
shame.
like that. Yeah,
They ain't
that's
got no
like,
shame.
yeah,
Hey, that's the thing, like Wolf said, man. Like a real man wouldn't jeopardize his manhood for some temporary fame, but you got to look at the characteristics of this dude. Like, is he really standing on man business in other situations? And that'd be a no, bro. So that kind of is self-explanatory. Like, I was looking at the situation of what he's saying, and even with that, it's like you can't take what he said. Like, people can even lie about that, but just because you wouldn't do that, don't mean the next person wouldn't either.
true,
Like,
true.
people be on some weird shit.
He on that social media life. He about that social media life. Anybody that starts their show off talking about, I need you to come in here and violate that like button. Like, why do you gotta violate the button?
Oh god damn.
Like, is there is
Damn.
there nothing safe or sacred around this dude? Why everything gotta be violated? Like, I
Damn,
don't.
that's his intro? What the
Yeah,
That's his
hell?
own verbiage.
Oh wow, that's crazy. He need,
yeah, yeah. I don't
he
trust him.
yeah, yeah, man.
I don't trust him at
Um
all. He always talking about he want to shoot somebody or fade, and when somebody say he want to fight, then he talking about he ain't trying to. He on probation or something. He just got a lot of stories,
That part.
and I don't
so
know. I just.
he on the internet on Google trying to figure out the next way to get viral.
Well, I mean, I mean, look, he seemed to have the whole cheat code to it. All you gotta do is get somebody to pop you in your tuchus and then go film yourself live from the emergency room. He was actually in there. He had somebody, I guess it was a cousin or a brother or something. They was up in there. He said up there, oh man, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay.
Huh. Say
Let
all
me
for
tell you
clout,
something.
huh?
Let me tell you something right now. If I get popped, the last thing I'm gonna be thinking about is going live about it.
Huh.
Right.
All right.
Ain't that the truth?
Maybe leaving the hospital, or maybe if your supporters are looking for you and you want to take a picture of your hospital bracelet, or you want to post a picture. This nigga he did a whole live stream. Just, yeah, I'm good. I'm all right, man. Trying to
Wow.
sound like he was, I don't know. I don't trust the bull. I tell you what I do know. Anybody who's stood up for blackness, anybody who's tried to instill black pride, black culture in the United States has always gone under attack.
Mm.
That's what I know for a fact. I know that there's a lot of kids that came from broken homes or homes where there was a struggle and groceries was tight, and they was able to go to school and have breakfast at school in the morning before school started. And all of that happened because of the Black Panther Party. Um,
Hmm.
the Black Panther Party started, you know, the breakfast at school program to make sure that the little shorties who
Yep.
had it tight at home,
Yep.
and
Yep.
it's funny because all the things that they talk about when it comes to the Black Panther Party, they don't ever talk about the fact
Nah.
it's that
Talk
black
nothing.
organization that thought about making sure that the children could, go to school on a full stomach so that they could focus and not be sitting there fighting with hunger pains, waiting on lunch. So,
Right. And out of that came the lunch programs at parks and stuff, right?
mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm, but
Yeah.
they don't ever talk about stuff like that. Meanwhile,
Nah.
you got this weird ass alleged pillhead running around with some crazy white bitch going by the name Allie Carter. Her real name is Tori Outlaw, and running around telling everybody that she's a Tupac secret child and lying to people saying that she lived in the same house with him and all of that, and the Black Panthers ain't shit, and the Black Panthers is fuck the Panthers and yada 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 and so and so and so forth. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Nah.
So
Hey,
all because her actual name is Outlaw, even though she goes by another name online and pretends to be this great advocate for saving the children who are being victimized by the entertainment industry. The one artist that you pick on and that you pick to be your dad because he had a group called the Outlaws,
Goofy.
Yeah, that's
mhm.
crazy.
and his ties to the Black Panther Party, and you're shitting all over the Black Panthers and you're disgracing his name, making it seem like he abandoned you. And, like, come on, man. Like, it's you got a
How
lot
old
of
is
people
she?
out there.
How old is she?
She in her 30s.
I
She
ain't
in her
never
30s.
heard shit about her.
Trust me, you ain't missing nothing. There's enough content creators to talk about. I almost feel bad enough for bringing it up here. I guess I say all of that to say is they always can find one of those weirdos, amongst us that have no problem with running down shit on one of our legends' names. So, you got that out there. You know what I mean? Like that, they just always got something. They always got something to tear our people down. And there's always one of us that are willing to it just kind of reminds me, like when I think about these traders, these race traders, that because that's really what they are. It reminds me of the movie. You remember 300?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Leonidas, God bless his heart. You know, he tried to be a kind man, but he should have just stuck to the Spartan code because you know that little deformed motherfucker. Excuse my
Mm.
language. That little deformed one. You know, I was Spartan, and my parents, you know, because they had a rule. You know, if anything came up short or came up, you know, off, they would just take them when they was babies and just chuck them. You
Mm-hmm.
know, is it just chuck them because just you gonna bring the rest of us down, you know. But they parents they saved the little deformed one, and then he come back, you know, all he just he wasn't gonna be no Spartan warrior, and he came back in Leonidas, I will fight for you,
Mm-hmm.
and Leonidas is like, look, little homie, let's get that popping. I appreciate you. Appreciate your team spirit, but all you gonna do is slow us down. So why don't you just fall back? This nigga gets mad, runs over there to Xerxes, and informs on his people.
Hmm. The Judas.
But that's what I'm saying. Like we got a lot of them. You know, like, it should have got chucked.
I get you on that part for
But you know
sure.
what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, so it go. Today is a sad day for hip hop, and it's a shame that you know he didn't get to go to his grave with that being resolved.
Yeah,
Right.
To me,
that is
that's
very
the
unfortunate.
no. I'm just saying that's the greatest tragedy that
I mean, because
that
it's
exists.
it's for the legal. I'm talking about from the legal part of it because the charges came up and he was exonerated of the charges and all that. So legally, nothing happened.
You want to know what I find funny? Bambaataa is from my neck of the woods, from the East Coast, over where I grew up. I've been around everybody. I used to hang out with X Clan. I used to hang out with Lin Q. You
Mm.
know when you know what I mean. I remember when she took the name Lin Q right after she left the X Clan and she was ISIS. Like
Oh, there it is, ISIS. Yeah.
you know, I remember that whole thing. Don't you honestly think, as much as I be sounding off on the weirdos in the game, that if I had ever heard or seen anything about African Bambaataa doing anything to kids, I would have said something by now.
Okay, there it is. Confirmation right there.
I'm not saying that that I'm the end all to be all with it. I'm just saying I never saw it, I never witnessed it, and I never heard about it until I started hearing this shit online.
There it is.
That's crazy.
Now I can
That's what
take
I
your
heard.
word. I'm definitely
And
taking
I'm
your
I'm
word on
I'm
that.
going I'm gonna tell you something too. I done heard some stories about some people. I don't say who, but I'll just say, um, you know, I done heard some stories. And yeah, as far as Bam, you're right. The only time we really heard this was from the online stuff. I'm gonna tell you, before there was online, there was niggas.com or the grapevine, right?
Hmm.
And everybody, if I like, okay, so I'll put it out there. I remember I was working back day at a little after I was spot over there in the 60s, right? And Clifton Powell pops in, Pinky,
Mm. Hmm.
and he just doing okay, cool, he just we do it, he doing his thing, Hollywood stuff closed down in the hood. That's where you
Mhm.
go to get, and everybody talk. Don't get it twisted. Everybody talk. I've seen Lawrence Fish. I've heard about Lawrence Fishburne being in these gay clubs, right? Like, I mean,
Oh,
look, people talk. No. I'm keeping it a buck. I'm
right.
keeping it a buck. And so you hear things. I'll say some stuff that I heard, but I don't want. I really ain't finna say it because it ain't time. But Jag is right. People who know, and you only started hearing about Bam online. So it seemed like there was like some type of concerted effort to kill his legacy. And it's
kill the
unfortunate.
potency. No, but also to kill the potency of Zulu Nation.
And Jag, this is what I was about to say. Zulu Nation. Let's go back to X Clan. Did y'all hear do you hear the who's the main brother? You know, this is for the red, sissy,
the black
what's his name?
and the green. Brother
Right.
Jay?
Brother Jay. There supposedly, and I saw a video, someone did it on Instagram about what he was saying and how he was saying stuff was like some coded shit.
Yeah.
And the CIA was on him. And because like he ended up when did he die? He died
the early 2000s or something like that.
Right. And right. So what I'm saying is you got those type of brothers who really meant a lot to the culture and really cared for the culture and really wanted to be impactful, but they will have these agents, as Jag will call these Sputniks, come out of nowhere to damage their credibility. If this didn't come out about Bambaataa, I'm pretty sure a lot more people would be a lot more praise, a lot more. Oh man, he passed on, and people will be. It'll be a lot more. You'll be hearing Planet Rock all over right now.
Mm-hmm.
But
we should be hearing Planet Rock all over the place right now, regardless.
We should.
But the funny thing about it is they put the stigma on it, so you feel bad about celebrating your heroes.
Right. There we go. That's why I wanted to go with it, because let's keep it a buck. The people that you ain't supposed to say where they're from, you ain't supposed to say their religion, their nationality, like Kanye said.
I call them the Yamaka people. The Yamaka.
Right. They have a vested interest in making sure that the ones that they kind of venerate or point out, their people are the ones who get the shine. But the ones who are that were really for hip hop, we don't remember them. That we forget about them. That's the program. That is the program.
Let me tell you something. These motherfuckers are so hateful right now. They're going after Michael Jackson, and he been dead almost 20 years. They're literally sparking up that bullshit from the kid that came forward in 1993. That was the same year I had my son Giovanni. My son would have been 33 this year. Why is this shit coming back to fucking
maybe
the news now?
Is this that same motherfucker that? Well, let me not say nothing.
When they stripped him and they made him show his private so they could take pictures of everything, they're bringing all of that back up. You want to know what I find funny? That they're bringing all of that back up right before his movie hits.
Of course.
To tank the numbers.
All
to make
of
people
the promo, all of the promo that they've been coming out, and oh my goodness, it's supposed to be such a great film, and there's so much footage. They already got a part 2 that they're gonna be doing, and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And these
gonna be a 3-parter.
These evil motherfuckers made sure that they dug up some shit from literally 33 years ago.
Well, 33. That's the number. That's a Masonic thing too.
Yep.
Like you gotta be for all of that, y'all might as well have just dug his ass up and spit on him. Why don't you? Like it like they be so invested.
Yeah, to take the black man down, take away our legacies, our legends.
You'll never
pretty much.
Hear him say no bad shit about Sammy Davis Jr. though.
Right. Oh, devil worshiping ass. Yeah, they make sure that we get on the same program, and we,
don't forget,
make sure our greats.
He put on a yarmulke later on in life, married him a Yama girl.
And he was Anton LaVey's homeboy. On the flip side, speaking of Anton LaVey, has it been 5 years since DMX, who
Yeah,
DMX
yeah.
would have been kicking, is
It was
today.
5 years
DMX today. DMX is think about what they did to DMX and what DMX was talking about. And then there was a Rock Nation artist who came out and said that I think she got the 86 because they said she couldn't talk about Jesus or she couldn't talk about God or something like that. I think.
No. It's in the Rock Nation contract. You can't talk about Jesus. You can't talk
Right.
about no
So
religion. No, they
that
don't. They
makes
don't
sense
do it.
why when Jay took over Def Jam, what he did to DMX, because DMX always started out with a prayer, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yup.
well, they got him labeled a drug addict and a weirdo, and now they got his ex-wife and his baby mom and the kids talking crazy about him.
yep.
Hey, corny.
What up?
Hester. I'm not gonna lie. Well, to go back on what was said earlier, they said Brother Jay from X Clan passed away 2006.
Yeah.
And
2006.
yeah. And to further go back on what y'all were saying, like, because honestly, I agree with Jack. Like, they did put smut out there on his name to where I'm conflicted to where it's basically his he say, she say, but it seemed like everybody that has some type of significant meaning to our culture, they always have to do something to I guess denigrate their name or shame them before they get out of here, to where they never leave with a clean slate. So
right.
with this being said, it definitely make me think to where it is like, it's funny that we never really heard about this until the internet, and then with Hassan Campbell being the main person that was on this. So yeah,
That's why I preference by saying
He did it to
fuck
me in
that
my
nigga.
bunghole. Looking
Shut
at
Fuck that nigga. TP in my bunghole ass nigga. Fuck that nigga.
yo,
Light
that's
skin
what I'm
ass
saying.
nigga.
Like that's the crazy part about it, is because you would feel wrong to say, hey, ain't nobody touch you, ain't nobody do this and that. And that's how certain people play on people emotional strings, to where they can just say a bunch of lies, like you said earlier, Wolf. Like, men lie, women lie, as they say, the numbers don't. So it is very fishy. And this whole conversation really had me thinking, because I wasn't there, I don't know, but just to have that thought out there is bad enough, especially if somebody wasn't even on that. So I definitely got some thinking to do about it.
No, do the research. And like I said, man, I just gave you an example. I said out here in LA, I tell you who I saw. Now I ain't gonna say who I saw because I didn't see it, but someone told me. People talk, bro, and the thing, and sometimes people be talking, they just be talking. Like, oh yeah, you off that whoop whoop. I don't know what you smoking. You said you saw whoop whoop, okay, but no, if multiple people say, and this is just how it was back in the days, like I said, before the internet, yeah, we knew what was up. You know this nigga coming out here, whoop whoop. You already know this nigga's on that type of time. There's never been nothing out there about Bam on that. And then just when the internet came, then it was, and like I just told you, that Sean Dookie Way faggot, I'm sorry, saying what he said about me. Now, I'm number one. I ain't tripping. I'm that confident in my manhood. There ain't nobody take my manhood,
Right.
And I ain't with all. So I ain't even got a trip on that. But
I apologize. I mean, you seem to be very upset. When I shared that recording, I wasn't sharing the recording to shame you. I was just playing how these people be stalking us and just be making up all kinds of crazy stuff. Like, who goes out of their way to say something like that about somebody they ain't never met before?
a fruitcake, a weirdo.
You know what it
Like
reminds me of? It
you're
reminds me
that
of Ray
weird.
J. It reminds me of Ray
Yeah.
J running around wanting to give everybody STD.
Well, Ray J be saying some stuff just to be saying some stuff. You get what I'm saying? And I
no,
think
no, no,
that's
no,
his
no, no, no.
brand.
You know, no, yeah, if that's your brand, nigga, you need to die.
No, I'm not giving him a pass. I'm just saying, think about it. I've always was like, nigga, Ray J and the Booty Goons. Like, it's like, it's crazy, but he's known
Man,
for saying some crazy stuff.
man,
Listen to me.
this internet.
When a grown ass man run around, keep making jokes, talking about doing stuff to people's asses, and talking about giving people diseases, after a while, I'm not taking it as a joke no more.
Yeah, no, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
But back to what I was saying about the Dookie Way
Especially when
dude.
you consider the people that you hang around.
Let him fix his mouth. Because then there was another associate of his who was talking all kind of craziness about me. And like, dude, you didn't know me. You don't know me. You had an opportunity to
These were
come
the same.
outside the
These were the same people that said that they were going to essay my grown son.
Yeah, I know. Weirdos.
Wow.
Yeah, see, the internet everybody feel like they safe to say what they want to say on the internet until you run into that motherfucker in real life.
And you get popped in the mouth. Exactly.
But
Man.
You know what I'm
see, that's
saying?
why they say it like they say it on the
Yeah,
internet, so that
yeah,
they
but
can call the
see,
police on you and get a
but
case
see,
when they see
eh,
you in person.
Exactly. Not
man,
that look, they pressing 9-1 and they want you to press the other one.
I'm gonna tell you what sucks about right now in this time in life, that there's cameras everywhere.
hmm
You
That
know,
part.
as wild as these niggas is, they make me want to go and see if I can find a way to make my own EMP.
Oh
Oh,
shit,
you can, Jag, and I know how to do it, but that's offline.
Cause see, like
yeah,
I just wanna like no, cause these niggas wanna make you carry around like a portable EMP. So when you see
electricity
him,
and magnets.
you could just,
Yep.
you know what I mean, set it
Just
off
run
and
it.
make
Set it
sure
off.
ain't nobody watching but God, like it used to
Right.
be in the old days.
God,
Exactly. Like in the 80s.
Man.
that shit sound like some video game shit right there.
Man.
Man. Hey, and one more thing about that this Africa stuff. Uh I'm a little bit younger than everybody up here, but
What's a little
me and a
bit?
homie was kind of talking about this earlier. I even knew that the Zulu Nation didn't play, bro. Like that was the group of people he
Well,
didn't want to mess around with. So
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about Zulu Nation. And this is probably, I don't know. I don't know if it's a violation or not, but I'll just say I had a partner who, they were like, yeah, they want you to be a part of Zulu Nation or what. I told you, Ice-T that's the OG. He's connected to Ice too. And he was like, yeah, the Zulu Nation wanted me. And I was like, okay, cool. And they were like, yeah, well, if you want, I don't know how, well, I ain't gonna say I don't know how true it is because my dude he's not a liar. He was like, well, if you want to be down with the Zulus, you got to let us all F your girl. And he was like, I don't know about all that. And he's like, yeah, and we got to F you too. And
What?
well, listen what I'm saying. This is what he said. But he said, well, I'm thinking it's like they were trying to test him. Like, will he allow? Like, number one, no, you ain't finna fuck my girl, motherfucker. Fuck, I don't give a fuck even if that's just my whatever. That's just my nigga. No, because that's a violation. Like, you gonna no, nigga, no, I don't get down like that. And then now can we fuck? No, hell no, nigga. We it ain't finna be. It's gonna be Pulp Fiction, like you know what I'm saying. So he was saying that to just say like he said that was their practices, but he was also saying, well, they were just. I think maybe that was like a test to see if you're that down to try to be down with him. It's like, nah, nigga, we ain't trying to have you here if you gonna let us F you and your girl.
Man, it's crazy.
See, I'm traumatized and I'm a woman.
Yeah, that's a no-go right there.
yeah, and
That's
that's what I'm
like
saying. Like
that's an
we
insult. Tell you the truth.
No,
for
yeah.
real.
You getting popped in the mouth. You get
Yeah,
somebody ain't coming out alive. Somebody's not
yeah,
leaving the room alive.
yeah. It's like as soon as you say it, like
Yep.
It's
You
definitely
getting choke
from the
slammed or
start.
something.
coming from the shoulders.
But this is the problem that I have with like what they've done, how they've weaponized sexuality in this country, because the truth is, like, it's just sodomy ain't something to be joking about and playing about. Like, it's just not.
Yeah, it don't sound healthy at all.
You know, it's for me, and I don't like to, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so odd because I'm a bisexual woman, but I also believe in the principle. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in the principle of the order of life. So it's like, I don't think people should be playing with this shit. I don't think that people should be making jokes about it. Like, when I look at a lot of this stuff that's going on in gay culture, it's weird because it's not even gay culture. Like, the stuff that they're doing, real gay people don't act like that. They don't think like that. They don't behave like that. Like, it's like a parody world now. The way these people are behaving, and it's kind of messed up because it's like they send these weirdos and these freaks out there to act a fool. This ain't even how gay people really act.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you're looking like most gay men that I know, the people that they see in media and on social media are an embarrassment to them. Like, most of these see, and they like to call me all kinds of stuff and say that I'm transphobic or whatever the case may be. But most of these transgender people that I see on the internet, that's not how real trans people act.
Nope. And
Most
they just
trans
had it.
people that I know are embarrassed of these weirdos that they have online. So what that goes to show me is that this online culture, it's there to inflame things. It's there to, you know what I'm saying, make people uncomfortable. It's it because you know what I mean. Like, there's this one tranny, they got upset because I was like, just because you got two cantaloupes that you stuck up in your chest don't make you no woman. Like,
That is true.
you ain't number the man in makeup.
That's that's totally true. Biologically true.
You a
And
he bitch.
it's like, and it's crazy because I actually know transgender people that I love. And like I said to that one particular person, I'm like, see, I don't respect you as you say you are because you don't have no respect for yourself. Like, you think just because you're a freak show. You're an embarrassment to whatever it is that you're trying to carry on. And like, but there's a lot of that goes on. And I'm seeing that happening, like, with the desecration of Black culture. Like, right now, a lot of people have like blended gay culture into Black culture. Like, this is Black culture. Like, oh yeah, this is tea and did the tea and all. No, no, that ain't got nothing to do with Black culture. Like, a lot of people don't even realize where that tea thing comes from. Like, tea is old school gay culture. Matter of fact, one of the first movies that that whole phrase, my tea, my tea, it was in a Clint Eastwood movie, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. It was set in the South. It was a red rum mystery. Kevin Spacey played a closeted gay man. John Cusack was the writer that was writing his story. It was a whole trial, the whole nine
Really?
yards. But yeah, Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. If you've never seen that movie, you should see it. But this one transgender that was in there, they had a real Black transgender in there. And you know, which I thought was wild that Clint Eastwood actually went and got an authentic trans, performer to play this
Mm.
role in the movie. I'm like, how Clint Eastwood know about anyway? So, that was like one of the first films, and this was back in the 90s when John Cusack was a very young, was still a young man, like still in his 30s.
Yeah, you said he wrote it.
Um, I think I'm not sure if he definitely directed it. Clint Eastwood definitely directed it. I'm not sure if he wrote it. I think it was based off of a book. But that was the first time like trannies was really like in a real like Hollywood film talking about, oh, my tea. Oh, that's my tea. Oh, I can't tell you my tea. And what tea means is my truth. Because they were saying,
Mm.
he would ask him, well, what are
Ah,
you? Are you a woman? I can't tell you my tea. That's my tea. My
ah,
truth.
yeah.
And now I look online and ooh, I got the tea. I got the tea. I got the tea. I got the tea. No, what y'all have is gossip and a bunch of fucking lies. It's nothing to do with the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they've taken up this whole thing, and it's like I watch all of these black women wrapping themselves in the fibers of gay culture. Like it's kind of weird. It's like black women have lost their identity and they all secretly want to be gay men. It's crazy.
No.
Ain't lying about that at all. And to piggyback on what you're saying as far as like the identity, uh it's this trans influencer, Lily Catino, and they film in women bathrooms and everything. And they had this controversy with Disneyland to where this person was demonstrating, like, I guess, bottom surgery with like a hot dog and stuff. And a lot of people were saying like,
What?
yes, they were saying like, why would you do this demonstration at Disneyland, a place for like kids and everything? It just,
Mm.
pointing out the fact that you're doing low key talking about sexual topics or
You
adult
doing
topics.
too
And
much.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like you were saying, a lot of the trans people, they don't even want to claim this person because they saying that this person isn't acting like how normal trans people would act.
That
So
part.
I agree with you. Like, they kind of, some of them go a little bit too far to mimic or emulate what they're trying to be like. And it can be very offensive because normal, let's say regular women or regular men don't even do that type of stuff. So,
But
it's
see,
crazy.
but listen, but do you see? Ain't that funny? Now I'm sitting here having this open conversation with you. You able to go up online and pull up a perfect example. This goes to show you how screwed off our culture really is, our society really is, because they got the people that are there to mess with people's heads on purpose. I'm telling you,
Yep.
this is intentional. It's all intentional. And it's just, and it creates such a great divide. But see, that's America. That's how you know this is American driven, because what would America be without some kind of, discrimination or some kind of racism or separatism, or
Some
it's
controversy.
exactly
Phobias.
like it's kind of wild to me. But it's I mean, personally, if I'd have been in that bathroom, I'd probably take that damn hot dog and bust him upside the head and shoved it down his damn throat. You lost your mind?
Oh
uh,
man. The
hey, ain't
thing,
that the dude that be going in girls' bathrooms and stuff like that?
yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they go in women bathrooms, and then they've been doing like a lot of adult type of things at Disneyland, and they was confronted about it, and they said that they didn't want to do it any other place. Like they knew that they would get this crazy reaction. That's why they wanted to go to
Oh
Disneyland.
man,
So it's like you're really
clout,
trying to incite people to
clout.
feel a certain way about it on purpose. It's not like you're just randomly doing it. You're being calculated with this. And another thing with this whole situation, like, I don't know why, but especially in our community, a lot of the women are very accepting to that lifestyle. just for them to turn around and say like the real biological women are cis women now, to where they're taking the identity of women, but that's a
Oh,
long
they get even more disrespectful than that. Some of them call women birthing people.
yeah, that's
Birthing
why
people.
The fuck?
birther, like what?
What the birthing
Your mama
people?
ain't
Huh?
birthing, fuck you.
What the fuck?
And that's what I'm saying. It's like people, y'all, they can do what they want to do, but when they start infringing on other people, I guess other people's rights, that's when it become like real crazy and
Understand
disrespectful.
this. EJ Johnson should be
Oh shit.
thrown in a psych ward because clearly that nigga has lost his mind. No disrespect, but I don't care. High self esteem, all of that. That's great, but you still look like a man in makeup.
Big ass man.
You
Size 18, them size 20
you you
shoes.
you
Like,
you damn near a middle linebacker.
Yeah. Hell yeah. With no shoulder pads.
yeah.
Like it's just it's unfortunate.
Y'all, I didn't want to. Of course, I'm trying to steer away from the conversation because I
Well,
had
you
something
can
else I
steer
wanted to
away from
bring
the
up.
conversation
But
because
no, the
we do
funny
got
thing, not
cisgender women
listen.
out here that look
The
like
funny,
EJ talking the same goofy ass shit.
I just
Cause
see something
that damn
since
Leslie Jones, she
since
looked
y'all
like
talking
EJ her damn self.
since y'all talking about this bullish, Kodak Black, I guess he just recently got kissed by a fan in a
Huh?
club in New York City, and
No.
the comments went crazy because it's a dude, like it's a dude that's dressed up, look like a little Latina chick, but it's a dude.
Oh man.
They about to do chingy. They about to do the chingy thing on him.
Yeah, but
wow.
he didn't know. He didn't know,
I,
man.
Are you
of course he
sure?
didn't know. Of course he didn't know.
Of course he didn't know, or he was too high to take the time to
That too.
check.
That too.
No.
So he was whacked
That
out of his
too.
mind.
There he is. He better leave that shit
Anyway,
alone.
Corny.
Damn
the
Leslie
headphones.
Jones.
Anyway, also I'm looking at everybody giving props, like who is it? The Universal Hip Hop Museum, Curtis Blow saying rest in peace to Bambaataa. But what's killing me is this.
Okay.
They're saying he was born in 1957, and they're talking about he died at 67. What
That's
year
not
are we in right now?
2026.
He if he was born in 57, that means he would be 69. Why are they talking about
I did hear
67?
60. I did hear 68. I heard
Okay,
68.
but
these
yeah, they
niggas.
said so. I'm seeing 67. It's so they like to play with the gematria too. So I'm gonna holler at my folks about all that because I'm not an expert at the gematria. I'm not gonna front like I am, but I like how my guy Ani Asoro does it, and he breaks it down like in so many. Yeah, so it's like if he was born in 1957, yeah, he would be 68 or 69. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 68.
Many reports are saying he died at 67. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know.
They be messing up everything all the time. They don't get no damn.
No, they be doing shit intentionally sometimes. It's just like, come on. Jeez.
Who gonna call them out
Yeah.
on it? That's pretty much the attitude. Who gonna call them out on it?
Well, we got to start calling them out. We
I
got
agree.
to.
I
We
agree.
got to. We can't just let. I'm not the one to just let shit slide anyway. So I'm gonna call it out,
Indeed.
and that's
Indeed.
why they consider me a problem.
Yeah, I know. You a good problem though. I like you. You a good problem to have. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know. I'm just trying to understand the world that we living in. We got all kind of stuff going on. I mean,
Oh
how do you
man, there's
guys
too
feel
much
about
going
the
on.
Leslie Jones? How do y'all feel about the Leslie Jones foolishness, talking about marriage is slavery and she know better than her daddy
Oh my
taught her
god!
better?
Like if if I didn't want you anyways was a person, like it's
Then you
funny
don't
that
fit in.
she's saying all this stuff, bro. Nobody's really checking for her or beating down her door, to get with her. And it's ironic that she's proud to say that, oh, my dad, he basically groomed me not to be a wife. I'm
You
very
know what?
strong and I'm rough and I'm tough. It's like a guy
You want,
really isn't looking for somebody like that.
do you
Yeah,
want
they
to know how
run.
I feel about that whole story with her and her dad? You want to know how I feel about it as a woman?
Huh?
Let me tell you how I feel about it as a woman. I think she had a very, very, very kind, pragmatic, and practical father who loved her very much and wanted to shield her from disappointment.
Yeah.
I think when she was born and she was a little girl, he looked at her and said, "Ain't nobody gonna want you."
Oh damn.
Real, real.
And I think for the sake of her self-esteem, he warned her against the marriage thing. So this way, she wouldn't be getting her feelings hurt. And he had to worry about, going on the unalivement watch and stuff like that.
Oh.
That's what I think. I think her father, I think he knew she looked like a little boy,
Damn.
and I think, and salute to her daddy.
It's got
Because
to be somebody out there.
what he instilled in her, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's called a trans man.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. On that whole topic, I seen a video, and even before she made them slavery comments, somebody was talking to her and asking her, like, basically like running down a list of guys, and they was talking about like Michael Ealy. She's like, oh yeah, he looked good, he looked good. Michael B. Jordan, oh yeah, he looked good, he looked good. And it's crazy that she didn't say nobody that was dark skinned like her that she found attractive, but let Michael B. Jordan say something like that, about just liking light skinned women or whatever it is, it'd have been a big old controversy. But people let that slide on by. So
Do you want to know why they didn't say nothing?
Why, Dad? Why?
It was another act of kindness. Would none of them niggas look at her?
She did say she don't know why she said she don't know why no man don't want her because she rich and she can fight. And I'm like, well, I mean,
You can fight, honey. Then if you fight the image in the mirror, take up your fight there. Start with the man. Start with the mannish looking bitch in the mirror. Start there.
Man. Oh shit. Oh my god.
Shout out to her pops, man. He's a real one. He saw the future for sure.
Yeah, he did. God bless him. And I say this to that bitch face, anybody that's listening, just so you know. I say this shit to her face. And I tell her daddy, smart move.
Oh
She used to work at Roscoe's in Pasadena.
Oh shit.
Word.
See?
Yeah.
See, all of that fried food probably fucked up her conception.
Who would be a good fit for her? Let's just go there.
Oh wow.
I mean, you know, because usually she about 6 foot something. I don't know.
Shirley,
So,
for what's happening?
oh, damn.
Oh wow. Oh, oh man.
I'm a dude.
Corn
Okay.
dog. Could you
What's
take
up?
one for the team? Could you take one for the team?
Nah, bro.
Hell no.
No.
What kind of hateful
Nah.
shit is that to ask that
Nah,
man?
man. I ain't
That's
nah.
just hateful.
Classic.
Uh,
You ain't finna do. You ain't taking one for the team, bro.
Bro,
I
I
can't
don't
do
drink
it.
no more. I don't drink no more.
Listen to me. As a bisexual woman, let me answer for all of the men. Fuck no. Ugly
I
ass
can't.
bitch. Hell no.
I can't. Honestly,
If
I
she
probably.
came through
Hey man,
and
if I was getting paid, yeah, I'll probably take that down. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. No, ain't enough money in the world. I promise you. I promise you, you'll be thinking of ways on how to add your cash app to the bank account so you can just roll.
you gonna have nightmares, man.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Wake up in the morning talking about how'd you get here? On some Deborah Cox.
Shit.
Nobody's supposed to be here.
Not your ugly ass.
Yeah, that's a
She
hard.
like one of them one night stands that inspires like years of fucking therapy.
Yeah, that's a tough one to take for the
How the hell
Yeah.
team.
did I make that choice drunk?
It is crazy. Like, why is she the one that's so vocal about, well, we know why, but
Yeah.
What?
always the ones that's like that's always anti men or anti family type stuff or whatever.
They want
Because
that. They want that. They want that to
exactly.
encourage it. You want to know what's sad? When I sat there and I looked through the comments at all of the people that was applauding her. Yeah, girl. Yeah, we don't need no husband. Bitch, shut the fuck up.
Huh?
Like I know all of you ain't ugly. Most of you is just whores and can't get nobody. And this is helping with your self-esteem. You
Well,
know?
I mean, you
Like
got
a third of those comments, they probably ran through. I'm a
It's that
It's
running
those who
masculine.
guy.
It's
be
that
around.
masculinity, though, man. That's what it is that be pushing the men away. You know what I'm saying? All that toughness in her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's what because, like I said, there's somebody out there for her that probably can match her appearance to where they don't have to be like working off of that. You know what
She
I'm
better
saying?
make a
That
mean peach cobbler.
I'm saying I don't
all
want
right.
to say
You
something.
got
I don't want to say
you got
nothing
to
mean. You know what I'm
choose.
saying?
You got to choose. You either got you got to get with Leslie. You gotta smack it up, flip it, rub it down, or you gotta smoke this big banger rock right here. Like you got it. Which one?
Oh man. Oh man, that's a hard choice right there, bro.
Is it?
Yeah, because I don't fuck with that shit.
You would have to do that in order to fuck with her.
I'm gonna say, can I get some teleport or something, man?
You would have to do that to
Reposado.
fuck with
If
her.
you have bust out some bud and shit, I'd have answered your ass right away and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, what about some
You just
Sherm, Nick?
be
What about the wet?
Hell
What about
no.
some wet?
Hell no.
I don't know why the fuck you
No.
be talking that crazy shit. I don't know why.
Yo. Yo.
So he South Central traumatized. I tell him that all the time.
That's
Oh
some funny
man.
shit though. You come on, man. Come on. That's some funny shit. Would you
Yeah,
take her
if you
down or would you hit this big rock?
it's funny if you're Dwight Howard.
Lamar
There you
Odom.
go.
Has anybody
Uh,
seen his documentary, by the way, Lamar Odom's documentary?
oh, ain't that new?
Yeah,
Yo.
it just
It's
came out. I'm gonna tell you something right now. They don't like that nigga.
damn.
They don't like that nigga.
They got him on blast, huh?
He's sitting up there just, and I just I don't understand why people fuck with the Kardashian bitches. I don't understand why people don't see them as a public health
Mm-hmm.
hazard to black men. I don't understand. Like they sitting up there talking about he talking about just Yeah, because I was smoking crack. And then her goofy ass is sitting there, and when he got out the hospital, when you smelled crack, like it's an undeniable smell. You can't confuse it with anything else. And I came and he was there and he was smoking crack. And I'm like, you know what? You're out of here, buddy.
Oh, wow.
And I'm just like,
Wow.
why did y'all need to do this? The bed that he OD'd in at the Bunny Ranch is literally in like a haunted museum somewhere in Nevada. They they
Damn.
sell they sell tickets so people can see
What the
it. Like,
fuck?
Damn.
and he's
What?
sitting up there talking about he wanna coach. And I'm sitting up there like, nigga, sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Just
check
Wow.
that out.
Yeah, I hope he
it's
got that monkey off his back.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I know what they want the public to think. I know it. Yeah, he's sitting there. He done had 80 million strokes.
Mm,
Yeah.
He had
yeah,
all kinds of stuff. He had to learn how to talk again, how to walk
yeah,
again.
yeah. Like,
He was
That nigga, that nigga,
high out of his mind on the cocaine, and he had taken a bunch of ED pills.
damn. Oh yeah, that's
And I'm just sitting there
damn.
like,
That's like double. Whoa, double heart rate, triple.
that's beyond. And then just listening to her, I was the worst enabler of the world. I mean, honestly, I thought he did it. I thought he partied quite responsibly. Okay.
Hell no.
Okay. Personally, I don't believe the whole storyline anyway. Because some of that shit, and how the fuck does he really remember with all of the strokes and everything that happened to him? He probably going off whatever script
what
niggas
they
gave
told
him.
him.
You know what
Yep.
I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't believe that shit. Cause what I do know is they was getting divorced, and then he went to the hospital, and all of a sudden she stopped the divorce so that she could take over. Like, I don't know. Like it sounds like, if it had a went, the other way, she would have had a nice insurance policy to collect. That's what it sounds
Yeah,
like to me.
that's what it sounds
Mm.
like. That's the Hordashian script.
And then she, you know what I'm saying? Then she, she kicked everybody out the hospital, and she, she was controlling things, she's regulating, you know, for somebody that she was divorcing. And then that's when he started smoking crack again, and she had to give.
Man, do you think that they like they indulge into like some crazy practices, or they just like, I don't know, they just manipulate people or something? Because everybody that gets associated with them end up going on a downward spiral.
It's documented. They come from a line of witches, dude. From Armenia, dude. For real.
I was about to
Look it
say
up.
vampires.
No, it's a great grandmother who's yeah. They done did some type of ritualistic stuff, and it goes. It's a generational thing, bro.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Mm.
they raised them. They had the little ones on the pole. Working the stripper pole at 10 years old. Like they train them young.
Mm.
They get them in the game. Y'all don't remember that on their show? Like, that was the only time I had seen a clip from an episode. And the Kylie and the Kendall, they was 10 years old, and Chris Jenner had a stripper pole in the bedroom, and they was sitting there swinging from it like monkeys.
Oh wow, nah,
Damn.
And I'm like, if
it's
this was,
creepy.
if they were black, the authorities would
Oh,
have been pulling up at the door to take the kids out of the
exactly.
house.
CPS will be
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
taking them away.
yeah, yeah.
But
I'll have to look into that. That's yeah.
they wild.
Hmm.
I don't understand. Look at Reggie Bush. Life was never the same.
Well, he haven't got the fuck away from them.
Life was never the same. Was never the same. That boy could play football.
I forgot all about that.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
He had such a promising career.
Huh.
And from what I heard, all of them, for the most part, is trash in the sack.
Damn.
Hmm?
Damn.
It really is all about clout.
Hmm.
Clout and
Yeah, they
connections.
stay on that. They stay on that. They laid
Man,
the
I don't know if
format.
that shit is true or not, but they said like Kim Kardashian reached out to Michael B. Jordan after he won all them awards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run, Mike. Run.
no.
Run, Mike.
That part. He set her
Run away
straight.
from me, baby. Run away. Run away from me, baby.
Man.
They remind me of Selena Powell.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
They do. They give me those vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to say like what's the difference. They both kind of get down the similar way.
I mean, shoot, for crying out loud, maybe they work for the CIA, taking down the black race one nigga at a time.
And one celebrity at a time.
Well, actually, if you want to be a little technical, one of their attorneys, Alex Spiro, was recruited by the CIA out of college.
Mm.
Yeah. That's documented.
You said Alex?
Alex Spiro, the one and only.
Yeah, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the first lady's statement that she made?
I know what about her movie.
No. It was about the Epstein. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Should nobody believe anything they hear or see about her?
Oh shit, it's coming.
She denies all claim.
I mean, I didn't read it. I watched a video on this one guy. I should have put a like on there, but he was showing like some of the Epstein files and it was pictures of kids on there, but he had it blurred out. And he was scrolling through it, and I was like, "Oh man, I felt uncomfortable looking. I had to turn that shit off."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I had to turn that shit off, dude. I was like, "Oh my god, this is nope. I don't want this in my brain." You know what I'm saying? I was like, I cut that shit off. It was blurred out though. You know what I'm saying? It was blurred out.
That's how disturbing that shit is.
Yeah.
And they knew exactly what they were doing when they did that file dump, because that's how they got all American minds set up. They traumatize you to reset you. You
to be
turn
honest,
away, and then they go about their business doing what they're doing.
All that needs to be the fuel to hang these motherfuckers. Because in all honesty, that's what's gonna happen. They're trying their best to escape their karma. I think everything that's going on with the war and everything that's going on in the world, I'm telling you, what they're trying to do, because essentially what they want is, you guys know about, feudalism, where, they have a bunch of people, working the land, you got your kings, kingdoms, you got your serfs, that's what they want for America. It's going to be just extremely rich and just extremely poor. That's it. Nothing in between. And we're in a time of history right now where we can prevent that. And what they've shown us, what they've done, it's like a universal thing. It's a karmic thing. You got to show what you've done. You got to show, and if there ain't nobody doing nothing about it, it's okay, Now these motherfuckers gotta go. And that's some shit that real ninjas gotta have conversations with offline. Put your phones away. Or, I'm dead ass, and I know that's what's going on. Because they're listening to everything. They don't need Epstein's, they don't need Diddy's no more. They got Palantir. They got Palantir, exactly. So they really don't need anything to blackmail people no more. They can just they got your digital right. They got everything. They got everything that you, if any dick pic you send, any pussy pic you done picked up, they got it. So they can black, they ain't got to blackmail like how they used to.
Anything
But
they got on me, they can look at it twice and kiss it.
Yeah. Yeah.
well, they ain't got nothing on me. But what I'm saying is,
Well, that's good.
this is the time. This is the time for people to really organize. I said it when Obama got elected. I said, organize, people. I'm talking about black people, organize. But no, now I'm saying everybody, because it's not just black people, poor whites. Like, we all got something in common. Let's get these motherfuckers up out of here. These devil worshipers, these adrenochrome drinking, not to say all this shit on your channel like that though, but you know what I'm saying, man. It's like, it's time. It's like, that's what time we're in right now. We can't be playing with this. That's the problem with black folks. We done forgot about that part of the game. It's always been some turn up shit with us. And I'm from LA. I remember the riots. I remember before, I remember after.
I'm from Philly, and I remember when a whole city project went up against the police and won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait, matter of fact, hey, Corny, it's saying it's an echo. Man, Philly, didn't they have like trying to think, like the police end up bombing somebody?
Yeah,
Like,
the move movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mumia Abu-Jamal.
Yep. See, there's certain conversations we'll have on here, but overall,
I remember that as a kid. It was crazy. It was the first time, you see military action taken against a city block where little children lived.
That's crazy. Yep.
Yeah, they did it on the watch of a black mayor, made sure that Wilson Good never they fucked up his whole legacy with that shit. That wasn't even his call. Governor fucking came in, made the move on that, but everybody blamed it on him. It was so funny. There were 3 prominent black mayors in Philadelphia that came up in my contemporary era. We had Wilson Good in the 80s. We had John Street in the late 90s, early 2000s. And in the later 2000s, in the teens, we had Nutter. And it was so funny because the running joke in Philadelphia was, as far as black mayors go, we had a good nigga, a street nigga, and a nut nigga. You want to know what's even more fucked up? It was an Italian guy that came up with that.
Damn.
Huh.
That part.
That's crazy. Hey, another thing about Philly, is like JBM. That was really a big thing out there too.
Yeah.
Okay, shit.
Yeah. I had a lot of Once upon a time. Salute to Big Tron. What's wild is when I look at all of our culture and I think of everything that we've been through, when I look back at it now, what I don't understand is how all of that power just got handed over like that. You for some reason, I don't know what it is, but our people will pull it all together and then just hand it over to the man. Just hand it over. I never understood that. Like, if they needed us to hold these things down, if we were able to come up with all of these things, why are we so quick to fold?
Facts.
Never got that. But the truth is it's a price to being a revolutionary. Not everybody's willing to pay it.
That part. I think they did a very good job by making certain examples to where
You all right? That must be some good shit.
To where
I got some real good shit over here if you want
You
that.
know what? Nah, don't nobody want that shit.
man. But no, they did a real good job to make sure anybody that get in a leadership position get made example of, to where other people by the masses don't want to follow because they think that they're going to suffer the same fate. And partially, I kind of agree, because a lot of us, we don't stand together when we should. You know, we stand together on some BS or whatever, but when it's time to actually take action, you know, it's a lot of division going on, to where that's how they get us.
You think I don't understand that intimately?
You know that for sure.
You want to know what sucks to be me right now? To take on the mantle of saying what needed to be said and watching my people buckle like a cheap leather belt from Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so many people that I don't even speak to anymore. And the funny thing is whether they stop speaking to me or I stop speaking to them, after watching the way they reacted to, my stance, I don't want to speak to them. I'm embarrassed to them. I get
Hmm.
it. This shit ain't easy and it ain't fair. And they don't play by the rules.
Nope.
Every day there's a team of people that are working round the clock to find a new way to try to make a liar out of me. Every day I'm harassed. Every day I'm stalked.
Hmm.
Every day it's exhausting. And yet I'm still here. Every day they're looking for a new way to try to find something that'll make me show shame in some way. And every day I'm there to let them know I don't give no fuck. I'm still here.
Hmm.
Yeah,
And the
everybody
thing
don't
is,
got that warrior blood, man.
yeah, but I'm a woman, man. I'm a fucking woman, G. That's the part that hurts me more than anything. I'm a fucking woman. It should have been a man. It should have been a man. It's not too late.
Hmm.
When I think about Professor Grift, it's time for a younger version of him. It really is.
Yeah, Griff was dropping that knowledge. Well, he still is
Yeah.
dropping knowledge, but the whole like, honestly, it's been a very big effort to basically dumb us down. Like that's why the sexy reds and the people of that
Jeez.
ilk are so prominent, to where they get pushed up, because they're
Sexy
literally pushing our
girl.
people down. So
Sexy
it's just
fucking girl. Like they can't even be honest about that shit. There ain't nothing sexy about that bitch. Fucking weirdo running around in body socks, looking like she just
Oh
ran away
man.
from foster care.
Oh man. Ugh. She give me the creeps.
She should give every man the creeps.
I mean, when she
Okay.
said that her was, I don't know if it was perfume or lotion,
lipstick, that lip
was
gloss,
named
gonorrhea.
gonorrhea. Ugh.
Yeah, she had the lip
All right.
gloss, booty hole,
You
brown,
And then
corn
I
dog.
heard that
You
yellow
gotta take
discharge.
Corndale, you got to take down either. You got a choice, either Sexy Red or Leslie Jones. Which one?
Leslie.
He said that shit fast.
He's quick. Goddamn.
I'm doing Leslie, bro. I'm
Well,
sorry.
that makes sense. No,
I'm
that
And I
makes
only
still
sense.
say
hitting
that
that.
for one reason.
I'm still hitting the pipe.
No, because
I'm
you
gonna hit the
really
pipe.
huns over you know ain't nobody been there.
Oh shit.
That's safe.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh man. Nah, man. I'm just saying, man. I can't put that on. I can't do that, dude. With old girl, man. I mean, to me, man, that's a real turnoff, man. To know
I
that
know.
she's been infected down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
it's like, let's
it's like
exactly.
Black on
a
black
condom ain't gonna
crime.
do nothing. It's probably burned through the condom or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you damn right.
hey, man, I'm scared of that type of shit. Yeah, I'm scared of that.
Radioactive.
Yeah, I'm scared.
She probably gets studied by the CDC twice a month.
Hey, man, that's a good one right there, though, man. That is definitely a good one.
And I'm a woman.
Hey.
And listen to me. I feel sorry for whoever give her the pap smear.
Oh man, my stomach just got sick.
Ugh. So I'm sorry, guys. I just saw something black on black crime announcement. Anton Daniels and his family is suing Corey Holcomb.
Yeah, we knew that was coming. We knew that was coming.
Damn. Damn.
Like for what? For what?
I mean, they didn't get physical, did they?
No, they didn't get physical.
Yeah.
He said some real shit about that man's family. And you want to know what? His daughter looked like the Leslie Jones.
Damn.
Oh shit.
How that Corey fall? How that Corey fall? You push that thing out.
Oh man.
Ooh, Lordy. What exactly did he say about his kids?
What did they say? She looked like Kumo D.
Damn.
God. Oh shit! With the golden hat, the golden child hat.
Like
Don DeMarco.
Talk about hip hop. Hip hop.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that whole situation getting to suing, that's a weak move. Like both of them basically was willing participants in going back and forth. And that's basically that's a low blow right there.
Number one, let's just be clear. Anton Daniels has said worse about other people's families and other people's children.
Yeah.
That's number one. Number two, he's a phony, a fraud, and a fake. Number three, he's only doing this for clout. Number four, shit probably ain't gonna go nowhere. Number five, he's probably working along with the people that are out to get fucking Corey so that they can just drain his pockets with legal fees.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
This is what these niggas do. This is what they do. But my thing is, how you gonna sue him for being honest?
Damn.
Yeah.
What's the defense? You gonna get up in court and say, Your Honor, he said my daughter looks like a man. Well, she does.
What? We suing for what? Defamation? What?
I don't understand
Emotional
how you can defame
distress.
somebody with the truth. Emotional distress. She got it. Then sue the mirror.
See? See?
Yeah.
Uh,
If the
That's
child need to be suing anybody, she need to sue her parents.
God. Jag.
I was just about to say that though, for real.
Like,
Oh shit.
look what you did to me.
I was born ugly.
Brought me
Oh
here
shit.
for this.
Man.
Damn.
Shit. All that
Yeah.
money he got, he's supposed to be a bag chaser and chase her a face. Like, I don't understand.
Ay.
That's what the white people do. They go in and fix their kids. You got that money, fix your child, right? You supposed to be millionaire fixer. Put on a Coldplay record. I'll fix you. You know what I mean?
Oh shit.
Do something. Do something.
Cold work, man.
I can
Yeah.
only tell the truth. I can only be honest. I can't. I can't tell her anything different than any nigga that she look at tell her. I can't.
Man.
You want to go to the prom? I'm cool.
She asking him.
She would have
The only way, the only
She would
way she gonna
have
get a
to.
prom, the only way she gonna get a prom date is she gotta take that. She gotta take that big ass rock that I got right here, tape it to her neck, and get a base head to go with her.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Base. How low can
Oh,
you go? Oh, what a brother know. That's that hip hop. I'm just saying, like, I don't get people anymore. I don't understand it. I don't know. I don't know nothing about these. I don't know none of these niggas. I don't know what they on. I don't know what they about. But salute to African Bambaataa. That's what I'll say. Salute to him. You know,
yeah, you got to give him his credit. You got to give him his credit.
I
Yep.
wish she could have passed away
That
with that being cleared up. Though
yeah,
Me too.
I can agree to that. You got to give him his credit because the what he contributed to the hip hop culture at that time, like the
Mm,
change that happened. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? The sound, everything. So you got to give him his credit.
Yeah, it's
You got
really
to.
the fact that he pretty much brought peace to New York City at the time. That's really what That's what It's nothing wrong with that. Like bringing peace, because it was a whole bunch of war going on in New York at the time. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but instead that's not what he's being talked about for though. He's
yeah,
not
of
being talked
course.
about for that. He's
But
being talked about.
that's why I said the yarmulkes. That's what they're doing. They don't want us talking about the fact that he was a peacemaker.
Yeah, well, no, he wasn't a peacemaker. They just accused him of taking a piece of here and a piece of there.
Yeah,
I'm
but
still
he
not understanding. Yeah, I don't know. There's something greasy about that Hassan. There's some greasy about him.
Jason.
And I'm just like, where was his evidence?
That is a very good question
He
because, like,
always calling somebody a liar. Where's his proof?
that part.
Yeah, he said he had cameras. Said he was setting up cameras when he came in the room, and he thought he was in a different Strokes episode.
oh damn,
Yeah.
So, so
he thought he was
where's
Dudley.
the evidence at? If you're speaking on that,
That part.
Hey, so before we close everything out, we don't have to. Y'all want to hear what Hassan Campbell said about everything today, or nah?
Sure, why not?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's
Go
see what he
ahead.
got to say.
Let's
See what this
listen.
punk mother lying ass.
All right, let's see what this fool had to say. Is this the right one? Ah, shit.
Unmute.
And for some reason, it won't let me.
I just want to take the time out to say, rest in peace to the greatest child predator
Oh,
Wow.
who ever walked this earth, Afrika Bambaataa.
Wow.
Before there was an Epstein list, there was an Afrika Bambaataa's Black Book. I just want to take the time.
Wow. He need his ass
gonna
whooped.
burn
I'm
in
sorry.
hell.
Wow.
He need his
Like,
ass
he
whooped.
got me feeling like Samuel L. Jackson in A Time to Kill.
He need his ass
shit.
whooped.
Jesse
The
deserves
whole
to die, and I hope he burns in hell.
the whole Bambaataa estate need to whoop his ass. That's what that is.
He is such a clout chaser. He is such a clout chaser. Like, how you gonna clout chase a casket?
He did say rest in peace, though.
Nah, corny.
He started off with that. It sounded like it was about to go that way, and then
No, he went the other way. He went the other way. Now, who knows? Maybe he gets shot in the ass again this week.
Man. Yeah, that situation. Huh?
I was just reminiscing over him getting shot in the ass.
It's gonna be pretty interesting these next couple of days, man.
Yeah. See what this reaction is.
They can't talk about Iran in this war because it's supposed to be a 2-week moratorium. I don't know, but I think this entertainment stuff is going to be interesting. I know Jag, the video just dropped with you talking about the CEO of Rock Nation's daughter and her situation.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people are talking about that, but yeah.
You know what else a lot of people ain't talking about? Iván Ortiz.
That part, and that's coming tomorrow. Yeah, that drops tomorrow.
That's that Rihanna situation.
Yeah, ain't nobody talking about it.
Okay.
Yeah. We was in a courtroom. We was in a courtroom, and you guys know about LA County. Yeah, you know how LA County is, right?
Yeah.
She came out with the yellow jumpsuit, yellow top.
Bumblebee official.
Of course.
So they got her. She ain't talking to nobody. Yeah, she's in a psych ward type. Yeah, so she's not. Module. You already know she's not talking to nobody because when they got you in there, you just and it's been I don't know how many weeks. Yeah, she ain't talking to nobody. So and then I saw her face. Yeah, exactly. And I saw her face all puffy and swollen. So they were giving her that medication.
Full of pharmaceutical.
Yep. So they're gonna pull an insanity thing on her. I already know. Mm-hmm. I honestly think the person that really did the pow-powing was the person that she was in the car with, and that person could be connected to The Rock.
There was another person in the car with her.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Allegedly, I think connected to The Rock.
Well, yeah, allegedly.
Yeah, we're gonna say allegedly. We ain't gonna be jeopardizing nobody's platforms. I'm just saying allegedly because.
Oh no, I agree.
But people need to pay attention. They got her all Thorazine up or L'Occitane, whatever they got her on, and
Seroquel.
Yep, whatever. But her face was swollen like. Her face was swole, like you can tell. Like, yeah, she came in smiling.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Man, I feel bad. I felt bad for her. Like I felt her spirit. I'm like, she's down bad. But they
Yeah.
but they sent her on a dummy mission. I think.
Mm.
Sound like, bro.
what I tell you is this. They find her not fit to stand trial. They gonna close the books on that whole case and won't nobody ever know not in their
And,
detail.
and she'll just be in there for life. Well, I won't say for life, but at least for
Yeah,
like,
should be in there for a while until people stop asking questions, and then
and
the
then they'll
next
let
thing
her
you know,
go.
they'll let her out, and it won't
Yep.
matter after that because won't nobody believe her, and they won't ever bring any of the this ain't going to trial. It's not going to see the light of day. And what's so interesting is that in a matter of a month, Rihanna was able to leave LA as her name appears in the Epstein files. And now her main address is going to be a place where there is no extradition to the United States. They couldn't
Mm.
make her come back to testify even if they wanted to living there.
Sounds like the move. For sure.
Really funny. Really funny because you would have thought that she would have went back home to Barbados, but unfortunately Barbados does extradite back to the United States. So
Mm.
Yep. She was spotted in France. So
Mm.
and it sure ain't for business because they snatching all of her shit off the shelves because apparently her makeup causes infertility.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Damn.
yeah, that's the other one. Yep.
Oh.
Mhm.
Uh-oh.
She's sitting here popping out all these damn babies, and the people that wear her makeup can't. Ain't that fucked up?
Crazy.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's funny because they snatching it off the shelves in Europe, but they just letting it rock here in the US. They let everything go down here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You want to know what's funny? People have been saying for years that the American government is doing whatever they can do to create whatever they need to create to kill off all of our citizens on a time clock and on a schedule. They've been saying this for years. What I'm trying to figure out is why the fuck do we fight so hard to stay here if this place is actually intentionally trying to kill us all?
They
That's a good
say
ass question.
start growing your own food and all that.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's cool too, except for, what are you gonna do about the chemtrails? What are you gonna do about the rain? What do you
Right.
do about toxified soil
Right.
when your whole environment is literally
Toxic.
engineered
Poison.
to destroy you? What do you do now? Like, I don't know. Maybe Marcus Garvey was on to something. Maybe he knew something we didn't know. Talking about go back. Let's
Hmm.
get out of here.
Hmm.
Huh.
I mean, there's a reason why Dick Gregory and Prince kept talking about chemtrails. They both did.
Yeah,
But
that
we
was
got
a
a way.
man that
We,
had some knowledge.
we really got a way of just livening up the joint. No, but for real though, it's we got to learn how to just think and see here for ourselves because I swear that everything here is a lie. It's a lie, man. Like I was having a conversation, we were talking, and I was just like, it really trips me out because it's gotten to the point now where I dread hearing anything on the news. I really dread, honestly, a lot of times talking to most people because all they hear is lies and all they know is lies. So all they do is repeat it.
Yep.
And it's just gotten to the point where, like, what's the point? Like, People are lying, just lying their freaking asses off about everything.
Turn the lie into the truth.
I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. I mean, I don't know how that works, but you know, like my dad, his favorite scripture that he would always tell me, and he told me because of the line of work that I chose to go into, dealing with the industry and all of that stuff. Second Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 9 through 12. And basically it states, since they won't believe the truth, I'll send them strong delusion and allow them to believe a lie. And even though they could have been saved, they took pleasure in their wickedness and they chose to perish instead.
Yep,
If that ain't now, I don't know what is.
big time.
Like our whole everything, man. People do, they take pleasure in their wickedness. These Epstein files are some of the most evil shit in the world. And
Hell yeah.
people don't even want to believe it. No, like for real, like when you think about all of that, the Democrats, raging against the reality of Pizzagate, right? Because all of the people that was Pizzagate, right, they all crazy. But that's not what them files say.
Yeah. There was a lot of mentions of pizza in those files.
Yep.
That's not what them files say. No, but the Democrats was busy telling everybody that anybody that was talking about Pizzagate was crazy. They was a nut. They was a far right weirdo. It was this, it was that, it was whoopty whoopty woo. And let's not forget, those files have been there since the Obama administration.
Just about to say that.
So
They
they
got
knew
some
what was in
files
those
saying
fucking
that
files.
Obama was
You want to know
ordering
what's
like
even crazier?
40,000 pizzas or something.
Catherine Rumler, she was actually President Obama's White House lawyer. And guess what? After she left him, she went to Goldman and Sachs. And guess who she called uncle? Jeffrey Epstein,
Oh
Hmm.
shit.
Damn.
Obama's lawyer.
Uncle.
Uncle Jeffrey, she called him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You want to know?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You want to know how Alex Spiro got a gig working for Jeffrey Epstein? Through Kathleen Rumor, the Obama's White House counsel. And we're supposed to believe they didn't know shit about it, and those files been sitting there even through their administration. Like, that's the shit that pisses me off. Like, it's not, and that's what I keep telling everybody. This isn't about whether or not the Democrats are the good people and the Republicans are the bad people, or vice versa. It's not about that. All these motherfuckers is pieces of shit. All these motherfuckers is on some fuck ass shit. All of them. It's just about good people versus fucking evil people at this point in time.
Yep.
It's about decent people versus the weirdos. And that ain't got shit to do with politicians or Republicans or anything like that. No, not at all. Like, have you noticed the second that they started talking about Wayfair, shit got quiet.
Facts.
You don't hear them talking about that Wayfair shit no more. And it's funny because Ellen DeGeneres was acting like she wasn't coming back to the United States as long as Trump was in the office and whoopty whoopty woo and yada
Mm-hmm.
yada yada. But now she's trying to come back after they arrested Prince Andrew.
Hmm.
I wonder if she's worried. Or maybe she's looking for a place in France.
Maybe
Maybe
she gonna stay.
Jay-Z and them can do a remix. And rather than it being ninjas in Paris, it can be pedos in Paris.
Oh, that's a good one. Suck ball so hard, make a nigga want to find me.
I'm
It's
not
just
gonna lie. A lot
wild.
of that stuff sounds very, very
It's wild.
outlandish.
Meanwhile, rather than actually going after and boycotting people that's in them Epstein files, we gonna go after Kanye for after he done apologized for saying all the fucked up shit that he said, which still isn't worse than doing sexual things to children, drinking, dream
Kan-
chrome and
Kanye
all of that
ain't
stuff.
never even rapped about selling dope. None of that. But he gets banned. Jay-Z done rapped about selling keys like he was fucking Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, but it
Um,
wasn't even him. He
I
ain't nothing but a
know,
groupie. He ain't nothing but a
I
groupie.
know, I know, I know.
Ain't nothing worse than a fake gangster. It's just bad morale.
And
You run around stealing people's identity for so long, you actually believe that shit. Like that's the thing that trips me out. Like I'm people love frauds, people love phonies, people love fakes. It's that's crazy, man. Kanye sold out that stadium 2 days in a row, and they still on his top, and won't nobody ask why this big lip punk ain't got to go answer no questions in Washington about why his name is in them files, and his number one protege, who was, all of a sudden her house gets pow up, and now she gone, and she on the files, and meanwhile, like, oh
Pam
God, and they don't.
Pam Pam Bondi ain't got to testify now either, too.
They're subpoenaing her, and she's refusing to go. They're subpoenaing her as a private citizen. She's just refusing to go.
Hmm.
So it's looking like they might have to they might have to make her go. Like I
so
just don't understand. The girl done already said if she tells the truth about what's in them files, that it's going to destroy the entire government. The whole government will collapse.
yeah,
Like after she said that, it should have been mass arrest for everyone. You get handcuffs, and you get handcuffs, and you get handcuffs. It should have Everybody should have got clipped up. I mean, so they can go down there and they can where is that? Down Figueroa. They can go
Oh,
down there and
damn.
they can snatch up everybody down there at Figueroa, and they can't snatch up a bunch of politicians.
They need to.
Like I'm just saying, if they can go down there and they can do mass indictments and all of that mass arrests over there down at Figueroa, they can't they I don't
They need to. They dead ass need to.
I don't understand.
That's why I
Like
say it's
when
it's
we
on
don't
the
want to
people.
go, when we don't want to
It's
go, y'all get stuff that's called a warrant.
it's on the people. There's something called citizens arrest. Like that's what I'm saying. It's on the people. We got to start organizing.
Man,
I'm ready to get these motherfuckers up out of here. They all need to go. Arrest them. They're citizens arrest. We can do that.
oh, that pizza gate stuff, ha ha ha. Oh, they're crazy. None of that exists. Meanwhile, it's sitting right there in black and white, and it's been there for years.
Cold words.
I'll never forget watching Law and Order, and they were, doing, episodes mocking the whole Pizzagate thing. Like it's real cold how they use the media to convince people into believing, something isn't this or something isn't that. That's wild.
yeah. I was
Man, I all I know is just sweet. Well, they had to go on timeout with the war. Let's see what happens. What you think gonna happen next? I want to hear predictions from you.
China's coming. China's already on their way.
Hmm.
They're coming through. They're trying to get supplies through for them to be. They need fuel for missiles and stuff like that. So they trying to come through, squeeze through there, and pass them what they need.
Quiet as kept. Ain't China already here?
They ain't in the Strait of Hormuz.
Man, a couple years ago, they were saying that it was a fake Chinese department in the middle of New York collecting
Police department.
Yeah. So, and then with the open borders, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people over here that cross paths.
Next.
So
I'll tell you what, they can all kiss my black ass.
And now they talking about if you 18 to 35, you automatically gonna have to sign up for the draft. Yeah, they pulling something.
Yep.
That's why I say the people got to organize before it's too late, because they pulling something. They about to try to pull something.
Yeah, it don't look like this is gonna be over.
Let me tell you something. A draft business is about to get interesting.
There it is. Send Barron first.
Send Barron with the knot, right? Like
Barron ain't got no time. He be on
send Sean Davy way over there, right? Like,
Man.
well, I mean, they should love it over there. All the men's.
nah, we're toast. Okay, I need y'all to go over here and just we got a bunch of fighting. Yeah.
Sissy.
They start twerking. they on the front line twerking.
Look.
Yeah, we're done.
I mean, at least they had the studs over there. Studs will handle business.
All right, man. Look like my phone about to clock out over here, bro.
Yeah, mine too. Shit.
Hell yeah. Hey, man, I'm gonna have to holler at you, Wolf, man, about
a little low as
particular
well.
topic
Oh
and
my
everything.
goodness.
Hey,
Classic, what you doing over there?
shit, I'm about to wrap it up, man. I'm gonna hit up Wolf in a minute, man, about one of these topics we was talking about, because I wanted to kind of touch on it a little bit, but it's probably not even safe to talk about it on YouTube. So
Well, you got to call me. I got some business. I meant to text you earlier. My phone had to get reset. So yeah, just text me, man.
Oh, bet. So I'm gonna do that like as soon as we get off. But
somebody,
hey, I appreciate.
Odell, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's that? What are you saying?
I can't hear Classic at all.
Oh, okay. Well, he about to shut it down. So
I'm sure. I can't. That's wild. How streaming gotta be tweaking like that.
Well, it's all good. Hey, we about to wrap it up.
All right, Classic. Peace.
Peace. Hey, it was a dope episode, man. Appreciate Jab pulling up. Appreciate Setting the West pulling up. Appreciate OG Corn Dog pulling up, man. It's another one for the books, man. And I appreciate all y'all. If y'all haven't done so, hit that like. If y'all new, subscribe to the channel. We do this every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, man. So, hey, y'all get with it to get lost, man. Got to say anything, Corny?
Oh no, man, I'm good. We covered a lot on here, and good episode right here, bro.
Hell yeah. Well, shit, I'll holler at you, G, man. Hey, y'all take it easy, man. We out. Peace.
Peace.